Hello everybody, happy Paranormal Day. I'm glad everyone's out there celebrating National Paranormal. It's a big thing. Finally got our own unofficial holiday, but hey, I'm going to take it and I'm going to celebrate with it. Glad you guys are here joining us. Want to give you a chance to come check out this amazing place. You guys have seen us filming here before, some of the little clips that we're doing. Make sure you go to Paraflix and you can check out the episode that I have going to be launching in the next couple of weeks here for Eric. I am here at the Levy house. It's a haunted, historic building, an amazing home. I am here with the current owner, Eric, who has been gracious enough to let us run around this place in the dark and make a mess of everything. And of course, our dear friend, David Romero, is here with us. So we're coming to you live to give you that real first-hand experience, part of a paranormal investigation. But it's really just so you guys can check out this amazing house. Of course, you guys are watching us through My Darkest Hour, and of course, this is in conjunction with the Red Light District show, which you also see us on. Sean's here. You'll see him periodically throughout the house. Other people will be showing up. So we're going to get started and take you on this tour. So thank you guys so much for joining us. If you want, you can tag other people in this. My Darkest Hour, Red Light District show. Gabby Romero. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, pretty much everything, because we're totally all over the place. Why not, you know? Let's just go ahead and do that. So before it gets too dark out here, we're going to take you through the outside of the house, and we're going to walk this way, and we're going to have Eric tell us a little bit about the house. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you guys, let's go
I'm ready.
do
Let's
this.
go. I'll follow you.
Okay.
All right.
You better help me because you don't grow.
So this house is, what was it? 1915. That's an amazingly old house. But what's great is that the architecture was really solid, and the artwork about it is truly amazing. So we were filming here a few months ago. We were able to walk on the outside, and one of the amazing things that happened is we're walking around with Eric, and Eric was able to tell us a little bit about the strange things that's happened. And one of the weirdest things, which blew my mind, that Debbie picked up on, was cats. And I didn't understand anything about these cats. Eric, can you tell us a little bit about the cats?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was the very first thing out of Debbie's mouth, I think, when she came here the first time. She walked through the gate and she went, "I see cats everywhere." And I went, well, how weird is that? Because the prior owners to this house used to rescue cats. And we've found all kinds of cat paraphernalia all around the house. We found cat collars. We found a cat collar inside our heating ducts, because I guess the cats used to go up inside the heating ducts and play.
And you'd be warm. Sure, why not?
And then you put me in there, right? Was that the attic part of it? Like up in the top, and you made me go inside? I'm like, no.
We haven't put you in there yet, but tonight can be had.
Oh, Lord, God help me.
Cats.
Why do they do that? Why?
And you know the cats were looking for rats, so Debbie's going to go in there and make sure the inspection's nice and clean. There's no rats in there.
Oh, God help us.
So yeah, no, several people have mentioned cats on the property, so I found that really interesting.
It's also interesting, the people we've had here over the past year and a half talk about bodies possibly being buried here. Now, back in the day, some of these houses were like this, and there weren't many houses next door to each other, like they are now. So this is a big property. And back in those days, you can bury the family and the family plots on the property. So I just wonder if maybe some of the burials are still here, if there's people buried on the property. Do you know anything about that might be happening?
Well, Debbie and several of the other scientists that have been here have all focused on the fact that there was definitely a murder here at one point, and that there are bodies buried around the house. One of the stories goes to that Juliet Levy, who is the sister-in-law of Henry Levy, actually had an unrequited love. And never got to be with her lover, but she apparently got pregnant at one point and was forced to give up the baby, and we were told that baby is actually buried on the property somewhere.
Wow, and all that digging and stuff, you haven't ever found anything?
We have not found the baby yet, no. I'm wondering if it's under the pond. I wonder if they found it digging up the pond.
Maybe it was that rock. Why would that rock be there? It looks like a headstone.
I don't know.
All right, we're going to get to that in a minute. So we're going to walk this way, and you guys can check out this amazing location.
All right, buddy, let's go.
You all right?
Yeah, totally. I'm following his
You guys
lead.
going to prom?
Yeah, he's like holding the girl up.
Paranormal prom.
He's holding the girl up.
They're coming down the side.
What? Is she drunk already?
They're coming down the side of the house. It's going up.
But do you remember the first time we did the investigation? He was like, Debbie, I'm gonna go in there with you. So he was always like my bodyguard. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So a girl needs a man to have her back. You
I
know?
will protect you.
Yeah. We're taking for all those squeaky cats,
So,
goats.
and then you know,
don't trip
I
over
see
there.
that, my love, I see that. So if Eric's gonna have my back, I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
Okay, so like.
After you.
Okay.
Let's check out the backyard.
Excuse my torn up yard.
All right, thanks for tuning in, guys, to the Red Light District Show. I'm Sean Smart. We are just doing a quick little tour of the outside of the house. We're gonna make our way into the house in a little bit. That's when the fun is really gonna begin. So stick with us. Tell your friends. Keep checking it out. Appreciate you guys here.
And if you guys like what you're seeing, we're going to do more of this stuff in the future. Please go ahead and hit that like button. You can go to the Red Light District Show and subscribe. You see our stuff that we have on YouTube. Go to My Darkest Hour and subscribe. You know, check it out. Let us know what you guys think. And if you guys are seeing something live, we're not saying, please go ahead and put it in the comments. That way we can check it out. And when we do our experiments tonight, please feel free to join in with us, because we're going to be trying some stuff out. And if you have some great ideas, we're going to put them to use right here, right on the spot. So here we are in this beautiful, beautiful backyard. No, it's not a swimming pool. It's a big pond, which is beautiful, and huge koi's in here. And there is a story about a homeless person, I believe it was, who was walking through here or happened to be in here, and they found him drowned inside the pond. Now, Eric, can you tell us a little bit more about that story?
Well, yeah, but it would have been, so originally the house was built with a much smaller pond, so it would have been a prior pond to this one. The prior owners, to me, bought this house and they built this larger pond. But the Levy family actually built a much smaller pond, which was located closer over there to the palm tree. And the story goes that a body was found inside the pond by gold. I mean, we haven't really found documentation of it yet, but lots of people have talked about that.
That's amazing. Yeah, and it's one of those things that, see that?
Yeah, I did.
That's supposed to see that?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay. Did you see that?
I totally did.
Right. Yeah. But it's great. It's one of these urban legends that people talk about, finding something. Something did happen here. We don't know the details because they don't really talk about it that much, but the story has it from previous owners that a man was found drowned in the pond. Now, this is not the original pond. The pond was there. I guess they figure if they can get a bigger pond, they can get more people to drown in it. We'll see what happens.
Wow.
One of the stories is too that Juliet's baby might be buried under this oak tree over here as well.
What oak tree?
This oak tree.
This one?
This is a giant oak tree that's over 100 years old.
Great. Debbie, come over here. Now, so you touch the tree or something, maybe you can take it to see. What was that? See that? She does that. That means something's happened.
So I know, like, immediately to me, my heart races. As I sit here, I definitely feel the energy of kids, but I also feel more than just one spirit here. So as I come closer to this energy, I'm just going to give a minute for someone to really come closer so I know who I'm talking to. I want to go to a young child, a young man, and I feel like with this young child, I definitely get the sense that there was either some alcohol or some partying or celebration, and I feel like either at some point I was, here laid out, and possible overdose is the sense that I get. There's some sense of drug abuse and addiction that I'm feeling within this energy. I did hear the name Miguel, so I don't know if there's a connection to Miguel, but I do hear the name Miguel. I do feel also a name connected to Sam. I want to go to Walter or some sort here, and I'm also getting the name Frank. So there's a lot of different energies that are stepping forward. So when I feel into this energy, there is an older man that steps forward as well, and he just kind of is like pushing the energy away. So it's kind of like you have a very strong protector there, Eric. So there is definitely a gentleman that steps forward that is just kind of holding space for the energy.
Awesome.
So right now, a gentleman, an older man, gray hair, silver box hair, older gentleman is really acknowledging you, but I feel father is the sense I get. So I feel a connection to you, and there's a gentleman that's coming in for you that is protecting you. So you must have either have asked your father or your angel, your mother, to protect you, but also to help the event that you're establishing today. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, definitely.
And they're taking you to the month of February and March, because those are also relevant months for you, as I feel into that essence. But there was a lot of crops here at one point, so another timeline that's coming to my awareness here is they're working on the crops and working on the fields, and I feel like this, before this was here, it was just land.
Definitely.
It's a sense is what they're showing me at this moment. Would you understand that?
Yes,
Eric?
the entire area. This used to be the only house on the whole area, and there were farmlands and crops all around it.
Right. And so as I feel into that energy, there's this proudness of like where they come from, the hard work that they've done, and the fruits of their labor. So this is like you really getting to enjoy the essence of their property, and you know, the family coming together, the laughter, the joy that was once here is being placed into your hands. Is the feeling that I get.
Excellent.
This gentleman, father, may people that would have suffered from a heart condition or a heart issue here. So I know that now I'm connected to Levy. And so now Mr. Levy is connecting to me and giving me the sense that I'm having a heart condition. And I feel like at some point I would have either had multiple falls at some point with him, either specifically in the kitchen is the feeling that he's giving me.
Oh.
And so I know that blood pressure was always constantly looked at and checked. And I know that he had a little bit of dizzy lightness, like lightheaded is the feeling that he gives me. But boy, he's so proud of you.
Oh, good.
I feel oftentimes he tells me that you see him by the stairs. So he's making me have a sense of his essence standing by the stairway, and he's like, "You go, boy! Like I got you." You know? Do you ever feel that?
Well, we have
feeling
we
around
have
the
his
stair?
photo near the stairs.
Ah, that's right.
Cool. Make sure you point that out.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll see if we can make contact with him
Right.
tonight
Yeah.
as well.
There you go. And so he's very much has your back.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So no baby.
I didn't feel, I wanted to go to children, but I didn't feel the baby. I did feel more of the younger man whose essence came first. If you were to speak of a baby, there is a woman that would have had the baby, and I'm hearing the name Margaret again. So there is a connection to Margaret and a child, is the feeling that I get with this baby as well. So there is a woman who would have been a worker here that would have cared for this child at some point, in the sense that I get. So I do feel that there was some connection and there was life given. I know you said that the story is that there is a child buried, but I actually feel like I'm in someone's arms.
Right,
That's the feeling
right.
that I get. So there was a woman that really did take care of him. There is a connection to the name Sonia, is the sense that I get. So I don't know if that name resonates with you, but there is a woman that is coming close to my awareness. I feel like I'm sitting in a wooden chair. I feel like I'm upstairs. I feel like I had a specific area that I would sit and kind of watch the kids.
Oh, wow.
There's also education and teaching and like artwork and things like that is the feeling that I'm getting with this woman. So she was like a homeschool teacher is the feeling that I also
Interesting,
get
because
with her.
both Camille and Juliet were teachers and into the arts and opera and music, and
Beautiful. So that's what I'm
there's also
thinking.
a second location where the baby might be buried.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Wow.
So is this the garage?
That's the garage.
Is that original?
Yes.
Is that with the carriage?
Yeah.
House?
Right.
Cool. And that's where the horses were, obviously. All right, let's walk.
Let's go.
We're walking. Here we go.
Go ahead, Mama. This is a beautiful home. You know, this is a beautiful home, and I just feel like when I come to this area, it's like a lot of forgiveness, a lot of love, a lot of different prayers out here. Like the Virgin Mary comes to my awareness here, and I feel like that woman again. She really had her essence here with the kids playing and stuff. So, you know, again, the name, another name of either if it's not Margaret, I'm getting Margarita again. So this name is really coming in strong. Do any of you know a Margarita?
I've had a few.
You've had a few margaritas, I bet you have. Okay, so that name is still coming, and then Father. So I know that that name is being acknowledged, like she's kind of called out to her father.
So the first time you were here, you talked about a love story between one of the servants, and there was a woman out here in a bathtub situation.
Okay.
And I'm wondering
if that's the love, because it's like that's the father.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like father, like I'm really reaching out for the father. And as you say that, I know that times back then were very different. And as I say that, unfortunately there was that forbidden love, right? And so sometimes different things were disciplined in many different ways, is the feeling that I get. And so I know as you speak of that, there was that forbidden, you're in trouble, you can't, like there's that bear, like of not shame, but just there's that feeling of,
Right. Yeah.
So I can feel into that, what you're speaking of.
Yeah.
All right.
So up in here underneath this palm tree is where the original pond was.
On the side?
Yeah, right here. There's actually pieces of it around. There's chunks of cement that have blue paint on it from the original pond.
Do you ever run into problems with people in the alley area, or like doing drugs or hanging out?
Totally. In fact, we have a new drug thing.
So I'm picking up a lot of drugs in this area right now. And so as I stand here, I can just feel the energy of like people being sick in the alley, really, really ill is the feeling that I get. And one young man specifically in a white shirt, I get the sense he just really wants to go back home, but he's very sick. So I don't know, in your thoughts, do you ever say I should feed them or give them something to eat?
I've never seen them, so my neighbors have just been telling me about the drug problems right now. So
Okay.
I haven't seen anybody yet.
Yeah, so I definitely feel that this young man that they're in the alley area at the moment, active.
Yeah.
I do feel that this is someone that is alive, but they're hurt and they're sick, and they really just want to go home. So they just want to.
I'll keep an eye out.
They need help.
This is a piece of the original pond right here. You can see it's got blue paint on
Oh,
one
yeah.
side.
The original piece.
Oh, and it's almost like a heart. Okay, so this is an original piece to what? The pool?
The
pool,
pond.
like the water? Okay. I feel very sick to my stomach holding this, but I also feel like the man who made it. So there was a gentleman who built the pond, and he's connected to this energy. As I hold on to it, my hands get very cramped, like arthritis. So I know that I have someone here who can no longer use their hands to do the work because they work so hard. And I almost feel like my hand is very stuck in a position like it's on top of a stroke at some point. Would you understand if Mr. Levy at some point would have had these type of issues with his hands? Because this is the feeling that I'm getting with this connection here.
I don't know about the hands. I know he did die of heart problems.
Okay, because I am feeling a restriction with this specific hand the minute I touch it. And I feel like, yes, like that I'm after it. I hear my guys saying yes. And as I rub my nose, that is the spirit of truth, and I can feel I'm very present at the moment as I can see his essence on the right side of me here. And I know you have a beautiful picture of him in the living room, but I also feel that he's a very poised man. And not only is he a poised man, but he's a respected man. And I feel not only that, but I feel like he's the kind of man that would have taken care of people around the neighborhood. Very friendly, hello, how are you doing? Very poised when he says hello. He always loved the big cars, is the feeling that I get with him. So there's a connection to cars as the cars went by and stuff like that. And the kids, he always made sure the kids were okay, so then the kids at work, there's just like, I love my love for my kids. So there's a very beautiful family. So I get Mr. Levy's energy with it.
Mr. Levy built that too?
Well, I just feel the energy around that with him the minute I touch it, and another man that would have had suffered a stroke at some point.
Oh, okay. We'll go let stand in real quick. You want to take that?
Yeah. Can you grab a meter? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna venture on to more of the backyard. This actually is an old building. This is actually where the stable work, where they had all the different horses. Now it's storeroom. Fun. Here's Jetty making more of those whispering
Oh,
noises.
come on.
All right, go ahead. Do that thing.
No, it's not that thing. It's just the energy shifts. And so spirit comes through the energy, right? And the frequency. And so my body reacts to the energy every time a soul gets close to me. So there's a lot of activity that's happening out here. I see a senora or a lady, and I don't know if this is connected to Arlene here, but I feel a senora here who's cleaning, like a tia or somebody. So there's an energy here of just keeping the house clean is the feeling that I get. My legs get very weak, so I know my legs are super sore. Like immediately my right leg just gets really crampy and achy. And I get the sense with this woman, I feel like she's always trying to keep things clean. I feel like also too here there were things like she must have planted these flowers, so the roses were very significant to her as well. And so I know like flowers were very significant, and it kind of bums you out that your flowers were, she's saying this because you either made a comment or said something recently like we really got to take care of the flowers in the garden. You understand what she's telling me
Totally,
here?
yes.
And she's like, yeah, we got to take care of the flowers. Like she put a lot of effort and work into this. And so she's listening to you.
Excellent.
Yeah. But you also took time to put the rocks. So I feel like she loves the new rocks and what you did. So
Oh,
I
good.
feel like the rocks are new.
Yep.
And were you thinking of putting a trail of water to kind of go? Because she's making me feel like I almost want to expand the water and have it come this way. And she loves that idea.
I do. I love water. We're thinking of putting in more ponds and little
Yes.
Water slide.
Yes.
A water slide. Who knows?
Very cool. So she's acknowledging
Slip and
the
slide.
upgrade of what you want to do to the home.
Excellent.
Yeah. So this woman here is giving me the sense that there's pride in what she's done, and then there's also pride in what you're trying to do here to change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Check out this old fireplace, everybody.
So the story goes that Henry Levy and his daughter carried all of these stones down from the Conejo Grade and built this house themselves.
Really?
Yep.
It's pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty level, and the bricks and everything, and they built that. That's amazing.
I mean, that's a lot of heavy rocks to carry in an old car like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
But they couldn't try.
You couldn't get inside?
Nope.
What?
Everything's locked.
Oh, it's an automatic lock.
Can you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, Sean.
No, he was going to let Tim in because Tim just showed up.
Oh,
Hello. Here, Tim, get over here.
no, I'm setting it up right now.
Hurry up, dude. Anyway, while Tim's doing that, let's talk about one of the key catalysts of the hauntings of the spirit activity that really escalated here. There was this stone here, which I'm fascinated by because he says a lot of the activity happened with the stone. When the family who actually placed it here came back to take this random stone. It's pretty amazing. You can go to the henrylevyhouse.com and you can actually see the picture of the original stone that was here that we're talking about. And at the same time, you can check out the page. If you want to take a tour of the house, you could email Eric and he'll set that up for you guys. And when we do our next live feed, you guys could even come along and join us, and we'll even show you some more stuff. But let's talk about the stone itself. What was your experience with the stone?
So the third owners of the house actually had this stone shipped from the Midwest. It was on their family homestead. And it was about 8 feet long, about 4 feet high. And they had it shipped out here and they put it in the yard here. I mean, it was in there, they thought they were going to live here forever. It was rebarred and cemented like 4 feet down into the ground. It was immense. And when we first moved in, we heard that the prior owners said they could come back and get it, but they only give them a month to get it. And they didn't do it in the month, so they wouldn't let them come get the stone. So when we moved in, the owners that wanted the stone said, "Can we come get that stone from you?" And I said, "Yes, please do," because it was really god-awful, actually. It looked like a giant tombstone. And it sat right over here just to the left of this fireplace. And she paid for it. She had these guys come. It took them 4 days to jackhammer this thing out. She hired a crane to come, and they lifted that thing up over the fence onto a flatbed truck and carted it off to who knows where. So it's now living in another place. But the first night that they started jackhammering this stone out of the ground was the first night we had a paranormal experience in the house. And it was about 6 months after we moved in, and we heard walking on the floor above us, which would have been the third floor. And of course, totally freaked me out because I didn't expect it at all. And then and I didn't have my cell phone with me. I was going, darn it, I wasn't able to do anything. So they worked the second day. That second night, again, we had more sounds. And this time there was like banging. It would bang over our bed, and then you could hear it bang, 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 like they were moving across the house. You could actually hear it fade off into the distance.
Wow.
It was really
Weird.
cool. And that we have on,
It's
that's
cool.
on, that you can watch on our YouTube video. And then they took like a week or more off, and nothing happened. It all stopped. And then they came back to finish the job, and again that night, it started up again. So every night they worked on that stone, we had paranormal activity.
I wonder if they didn't
Wow.
want that stone to be taken out. That's weird. Why would they cement that there? It was a weird looking rock.
It
too.
was weird looking, and it had this weird writing on it. I don't know what it was. It
Some
was
ancient Celtic
yeah,
writing.
yeah, something.
Some druids. And it's funny because you talk about that spot right there, but when I was originally here doing B-roll for the documentary, it was in this spot that I was taking pictures of all this.
Yeah.
And I caught a shadow person standing right there. And I'm filming it. I could see this thing moving, and it heads right towards that gate. And it was probably not a gate there, kind of like the wall, but
Right.
maybe something which is normally going that way. But it was definitely a shadow person.
Interesting.
Yeah, and that was the first thing I said when we were doing the Ghost Adventure shots here. I was talking to the producer, and I'm like, right here is where I saw the shadow person outside. And other people have been here, other psychics have been here, and they always talk about this spot. Like, something happened here, something was going on here.
It's been amazing because we've had, I don't know, 3 or 4 psychics here now, and it's interesting when they tell these stories that we're able to match them identically, and they don't really know each other. I mean, it was
Yeah, that's the whole
completely
thing.
separate situations, but they came up with the same stories.
Yeah.
That's why I bring multiples in. It's like all the stories match up.
It's fantastic.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Anything else in this area?
I don't think there's much over here now.
It's a cool sitting area.
Yeah.
There's such a thing. All right, so we're gonna head back this way towards the front of the house. We're going to go inside. There's some equipment I'm going to explain to you guys that we're going to use tonight, and then we're going to start the tour of the first level of the house. So you guys ready? Let's go ahead and move forward, and we're going to check it out. Come on. Where'd Tim go? You have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, he went inside.
Oh, did he?
Well, we probably can't get in. It's locked. Can we go to the front door?
Done a lot of work out here, man. It's great. Oh, hey. What about the water situation out here?
The water story?
Got a great water story that happened right here. One of the original things that Eric was able to experience.
So yeah, it was Christmas Eve, and we had a bunch of people over, and we were all just sitting at the table, which is the dining room is right here. And as we were sitting there, and we're just talking, and all of a sudden, behind me here, so it would have been this wall right here, we just heard water rushing. Almost like if there was a bathroom on the second floor and somebody had pulled the plug out of a bathtub and it was rushing down the wall. The weird thing is, there is no plumbing in this wall right here. There is no water. There's nothing over here that's wet. So it would be impossible for there to be water rushing down the wall like that.
And there was a bunch of you who were here when
There
that
were like
happened.
8 people heard it. Well, what was that? We thought it had, maybe someone said, well, it must be raining outside. So we came out, and it was during Christmas Tree Lane. So there was, people out here. Dry as a bone. Not a bit of water anywhere.
The spirit of Christmas water. You never know. It can happen.
But it was literally a flood of water.
Right
It was
here.
a lot of
That's
water.
crazy. Christmas tree.
That was cute. Christmas.
All right, guys, we're about to enter into the historic Henry Levy house. Just so you guys know, this patio, a lot of activity happens out here. Mr. Henry has been seen out here. Other people, I've noticed people walking by. Strange things happen with the door. People like people trying to get in. It's very interesting. And I don't mean people. I mean people like spirit type people. So, all right, let's go on. Let's go on inside and see what's happening. And of course, here's the guard in the house. Oh, there's a stranger coming in. I couldn't see him because he's wearing camos. We're both incognito. Looks like we don't have any pants on. Are we safe?
Yep.
Right. So here we are in the entranceway of the house. Wooden floors. Obviously, there's a lot of beautiful wooden floors here, but it also acts as a catalyst. Like if someone's walking across, you'll hear it nice and loud, just like being on a stage. You get the footprints. You hear a lot of footprints on these wooden floors?
Not so much downstairs, upstairs. We get a lot of walking.
So come over here real quick, everybody. Show you what we got going on. Today we're going to be using some different types of equipment. Obviously, you guys have seen me use the 360, the famous periscope, and there it is lighting up already. So what it does, when EMF, electromagnetic field, gets near it, it's going to light up, it'll do its thing. Obviously something's going on in this area because we've seen it go multiple directions, which means we have multiple energy sources affecting it. I have one over there that is currently lit up right here in front of Tim. If you guys can see that. I've got various K2s that we will be using throughout the walk today. One here, there's one over here by Sean, there's another one over there by Tim. My famous SB1. You know you can't get this, so don't even try. I don't know. You can probably get something like it, but P-Tech made this for me. It's got the K2 built into it. It measures electromagnetic field. It's got a little guider counter on it. Here. So when we're near a radioactive dose, it'll start going off. No, seriously. But then when the energy gets strong, it'll pick up. We'll use that through different places tonight. We have the super awesome Poltercom, which is a very rare device. We're going to be using in the living room in a little bit. Here, what this does, this measures vibration and stuff. That'll let us know if something's walking on these wooden floors upstairs as we're standing there. If something starts walking towards us, we're going to be able to see this light up, and that'll give us a clue. I have my plasma ball, because the plasma ball is going to give off energy into the room. There's certain rooms we're going to go into, and we're going to fire that up. One of the hot spots is we're going to be in the basement where some possible bad things might have happened. So we'll get a little more detail into that as we're going through. And to celebrate National Paranormal Day, we have photos throughout the house of the original owners here, and these are the sisters, the Levy sisters. And which one's birthday is today?
Juliet, or
Juliet.
Camille on the left.
This is Camille.
Camille.
This is Camille, and this is Juliet, and today is Juliet's birthday.
So Camille's birthday.
Camille's birthday.
Camille's birthday.
Camille's birthday. So we're going to celebrate a little bit with her. We're going to do a spirit box session with some new equipment that I have. Hopefully we can get to hear her talk to us. And don't worry, we're all going to sing happy birthday to her. You guys can join us along too online. So make sure you are a part of that. So we have other equipment that we're going to walk through. This is the newest thing. This is a digital tri-field meter. Now it'll give us 3 fluctuations of electrical currents. The magnetic field, it gives us a digital reading. We're going to use the electric field, it'll give us the percentage of it. And we'll also have the RF strength. A lot of spirits work with RF frequencies. It's a lot easier for them to manipulate things and manifest as well. Hopefully we'll get some manifestation tonight. So we're going to head over to the living room. I'm going to grab some equipment. Sean, you want a piece of equipment?
Yeah.
What do you want to take?
Want to take the periscope?
Yeah, good call. Look at that. It's doing 3 different sides, dude. I've only seen it do 2 different sides.
It's hot right now.
Yeah. I've never seen it do 3. So awesome, you guys. You guys are playing with our toys. Please. You want a piece of equipment too?
Okay.
Eric, what about you? You want to play with some
Debbie
toys?
is equipment.
I am
She's my equipment.
I am Eric's equipment. How we roll. He takes care of
What
it.
about you? You want to play with some stuff?
What you got?
I got whatever you want, man. I got it, bro.
I'm always up for anything, dude.
Want to check this? Use that for variations when those numbers start moving and getting higher or lower. That means something either coming in the room or leaving the room. That'll give us, hey, what's going on?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right, you guys, let's go check it out. We're gonna go over here in the living room. Let's take some time.
Got a little action going on the parents.
Well, right here too. They're all over. It's like my arm is like chilled right now. You see that? Stack of electricity. I know. I have beastly hairy arms. I'm a total monster. I could tell. And I tried to shave, but I didn't shave today because I'm a faster swimmer when I have hair.
Okay.
But this is amazing. All right, you guys.
The R of strength is going.
Oh, rim pot. Come on in. Mr. Levy, I know you sit over here because I've seen you. Yes? We'd love to have you guys join us. All the spirits in the house, if you hear the sound of my voice, please come to us. We're here to celebrate. We're here to have some fun. Please join us and play with some of our equipment. We'd love to hear from you guys. Sorry if I'm putting that in your lap, Mr. Levy. All right, what else? What other equipment do we have? Also, there's these spirit balls, these little cat balls. But there's no cats here. Well, these not living ones. So we're going to call these spirit balls. All right, cool. Come on, you guys. Don't play with these. Don't play with my balls. Cool. You got something going on over here? Is that you, Mr. Levy? Can you make the light up again? I'll stand back over here. Hey, you guys, also check out as we're going through the house, all the amazing architecture. Look at this fireplace. I mean, this is real. This is none of that IKEA stuff. That's not happening. This is like real craftsmanship happening here. Mr. Levy, are you with us? Can you light that up again? Camille? Come on, you guys. Come play with us. Eric, what about you? Reach out to them.
Henry,
This is your home.
Camille, it's Camille's birthday. Are you guys here? Come celebrate with us on Paranormal Day.
There's people online that want to know what you're all about. Celebrate you in your beautiful house.
Now's not the time to be shy. Come on out and join us.
You feeling anything?
Yeah, so there was a woman that just stepped forward as you say that. And so if I fell into her essence, there's a lady that would have been in a cave with a king. So there's a woman that stands very firm in a dress and don't know yet quite who it is, but I feel she's very observant. She's a little irritating that we're all here. And so she was one that would have watched the house is the feeling that I get. Their feeling that she's giving me is that she's often seen above the stairways. So I do feel that at some point, either there's a story that is being said, someone was pushed from the stairs from above. And so there's this feeling this woman is giving me like, come on, it was an accident. Or, this feeling that I'm getting here. My back is hurting really strongly with this woman, so I know I would have had issues walking up and down the stairs.
Is that why she has a cane?
That's why I saw the cane in the beginning. And so the fall was an accident, is the feeling that she gives me. As I feel into her essence, the name Louise steps forward, so there's a connection to somehow with the Louise, Mary, and I also get a Frances. I feel like they're family friends of hers, and there's a connection here in some way. Oftentimes her scent or her perfume would be smelled at the top of the stairway, so I feel there's a window or some sort above the stairway, and she makes me feel that her essence is there in that corner. So either she wants me to come to you, Eric, and she's giving me the impression that either you saw some sort of energy come out of the corner by the window of the stairway, which she's validating is the essence of her energy around that area.
I don't know that I have, but lots of people have seen
Okay.
that. Alex in particular has seen
Oh, okay. So she's definitely having me acknowledge upstairs in the corner. There's some definite activity that's happening with her essence. So it's almost like she manifests herself pretty well, is the feeling that I get. And so the sense that I get is that she's often seen by many. And she adores the home, and she adores the dogs, so she loves your dogs. I often find that your dog is either barking or connecting to her, and she just loves the contact that you have given her. I do feel, I know what you're saying, it's her birthday, and I want to say either you sang or you said happy birthday, or there was an acknowledgement of her. I know we're doing it now, but she's making me feel like you did this already.
Yeah, well, I talk to the family all the time.
Okay. And did you give her a rose, or was there something significant about a flower for them? Did you give them flowers? Because I feel like I'm acknowledging a rose or a flower.
Well, we have it sitting, here, on this table in here.
Oh.
Curtis did this bouquet of roses today.
She loves
for
the flowers. Oh, Lord, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Camille. Get it, girl.
Well, they were picked for her, so that's awesome. I'm glad she liked it.
right out of our yard.
So she at some point would have had some lung issues as well, is the feeling that I get with her.
So awesome.
Right.
Back it away. I got it.
Gee.
So a little back history on the falling down the stairs thing is we've actually been able to verify that Juliet fell down the stairs twice, and we've been able to verify it through newspaper articles. Both times it was in the newspaper.
Wow.
Now, several of the psychics have said that it was Camille that pushed her down the stairs.
She had a funny way of saying it was an accident.
Yeah.
So there is this, it was not intentional,
Right.
is the feeling that she gives me. That's the impression that was given to me at the moment.
Was it an accident? Maybe go to green if it was an accident. Green, yeah.
Yeah. There you go, girl. Get it, Camille.
You know, it's funny because I was editing that episode.
Yeah.
She's here for the first time and she's sitting at the table. And she says, I feel like I'm being brought up to the top of the stairs, almost like you would almost feel like you're being pushed down the stairs.
Mm.
So that was something that's related to that. Is that right? Yeah? You pointed at Debbie? Is she correct? All right. Good job, Debbie.
Her, she was delivering the message. I feel like I have a really bad headache with her too, though. So
Oh yeah, right.
right in the top
Yeah,
of my head,
I can
just
see the energy's marked.
definitely really gives just the essence of her very, very strong around my head. I often
There you
feel
go.
very dizzy.
She's like on you.
Yeah,
There she goes.
she's right in this area.
Draining your energy.
No, I never
You're
get.
feeling drained.
I never get drained by the energy of spirit because it's actually assisting, and they're using their energy and frequency to help bring forward the energy of the message.
All right, let me know if you feel drained because there's pizza.
Okay. I got Pedialyte. I'm straight.
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte.
Oh my God, it's for kids.
I love it.
All right, come on, guys. Let's go this way. We're going to the music room. They're going to end up over in one other room that we're going to talk about.
This was a really beautiful. They're awesome.
Hey, get a view of that fireplace. Look at that. Look at this. This is just crazy.
Oh, this is where I got the energy of when I came here. Is this where they kind of like I got my skin breaking in here? Do you remember that? Was this the room?
Your skin breaking? Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
all over the floor and stuff.
No, like I had like my skin was rashing up right here. Because all of a sudden, just standing here, I feel very nauseous.
Yeah, you were standing over there, and I saw something coming flying at you. There was a bookshelf there.
Okay, that makes sense.
What about these handsome people over here?
Hmm.
But this is beautiful. Look at this. You just can't find that stuff at Home Depot.
One of these men here with the mustache that's in this picture, I feel like my legs or my knees would have had some issues, and I feel like either that picture was put there on purpose to be seen, or there was an acknowledgement of him. I don't know if it's normally not there, but I feel like it was put there intentionally or just put there to be acknowledged.
I think in a lot of ways, this room is kind of this.
Okay. Oh, so it's staged. Is it staged? Is that what it is?
Well, no. This is where he wrote a lot of his stuff.
Oh, see, I don't even know who this is, but I just know that they're acknowledging me right now, and
Ooh,
I'm
it's all cold right
and I'm
here.
acknowledging
Something's
him.
coming up right on. Look at that.
Something's
Right.
going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at that. Is that you, Jeff? Oh, it's all cold. Yeah,
And
this
this
go
is
crazy.
this is
Dude, that was awesome.
I got it.
God, Jeff, thank you.
I got it.
yeah, and that's for you, right, love? Because I
Oh,
felt
can't
him
believe
here
that. That's great.
for sure. And so, you know, if I bring his essence forward, I know that my legs or my knees would have hurt. And I
Your
know,
energy's strong too right now. Wow.
and I know my right elbow would have had issues, but I would have had some form of oxygen. And so this last breath, either the oxygen he took off so that you can give him that gentle kiss, because he's acknowledging that gentle kiss for that last. And I don't need to make it emotional for you,
But just the energy's emotional.
his
Like, I feel like
presence-
I'm gonna start
his
crying.
presence is very strong, and he's so proud of all of us here today.
So
All
you're
he
here
wanted,
with us, Jeff.
all
We
he
love you.
wanted was a story to be told right, or differently, in a this way of how you're expressing. And so he's so proud of the steps that you've taken to move forward. I feel like a lot of things that you hold on to, he's helped you push through those things. To do this was a very big deal. He knows it was not an easy thing to do this, and so he's standing by your side.
He
It's-
just passed a year ago on Wednesday.
oh my God.
The anniversary, really? Yeah.
Everything
Absolutely.
is like massive for you guys, but he shows me that you actually had to lift him and you had a chair next to the bed, and I know that you would have helped him put his shoes on or tie his shoes, because he's making me feel like this man took care of me in every way, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. The song is "I Did It My Way." I did it my way, which means is that someone told him he needed to go to the doctors and he refused to be seen anymore. It was like, I'm over this part. It was like hospice, doctors, timelines, and he's like, I'm just going to sit in my own bed, have you by my side, and we're going to eat ice cream all night long and watch fun movies. So I know there was this intent to just have those precious moments together. So I'm really sorry, friend, but I'm grateful that he has come through for you.
Yeah, been with you this whole time. And he's just getting stronger, so that's amazing. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah. So I know, like, when I feel into him, it's like in the kitchen, you're in there and you're like, oh, honey, what are we eating today? And so I know, like, you talk to him and you communicate with him. And was there a birthday in April, too? Because he's having me go back to April, like a celebration or some type of connection here. And I'm going to the number 4 in April.
Can't think of anything off the top
Hold
of my
on to
head.
that, 'cause
Okay.
and I feel like this is where the doors open for you. So he's taking me back. So there was something that you had to go through in April, and I feel like doors open.
I know exactly what it was.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
What was it?
Everyone pay attention. It was my birthday. He came
Oh.
on my birthday.
Ah, it was your birthday.
Yeah, April. And he showed up and he came.
That's
You know?
funny.
Maybe Jeff came with you
Maybe
along.
he did.
Well, he's
You
just
know?
making me feel like doors open for you. Like this is an opportunity. All doors open. Like it's.
Yeah, we're all together now.
Yeah, so
doing
that's-
this.
Right.
Fun stuff for the people who want
Well,
to
it's like I
learn more
told you
about the
just
house.
the other day. I said we're all coming together for
Right.
some reason. I mean, it's weird how we're all crossing paths. And
Totally. It is a beautiful way of how Spirit brings everyone together, and we've got the honor to witness that happen this month, and so his energy has really been brought forward for this to be shared with us. So this is beautiful.
Awesome. Jeff, please come along with us about the house. Can we go in there?
you
is it
can,
off
but
the-
it's a mess.
You know, the people who watch my stuff,
All right.
they love
No, I'm
messy
just-
stuff
I'm just
because
worried
it's so
because-
creepy.
I cleaned the house and I just shoved everything in there.
I do live feeds from my bathroom, which is totally messy. So
Just don't trip on it.
What was different in this room? Well, because he came there.
oh,
Versus
where's
what's
that
here before.
spot? That black spot.
He came in.
The vortex?
Is in front of the door. What about that black spot? on the door?
Oh, no, that was
Because he was.
from the prior room.
I thought I was from the plant. It looks cool. All right, come on, you guys.
Let's hear from them.
So, Eric's been here a while, and one of the strange things about this room, what's kind of weird, because I feel like I'm like leaning this way.
It's slanted.
It's like it's what we call in the paranormal field funhouse effect. And Sean's got something going on here. What's going on with you, dude?
We got some periscope action going on here.
Is that you, Jeff? Because there's no equipment on or anything under near you that would be causing that.
No, there's nothing around here.
All right, cool. Come on in. So there's supposed to be, or what we're assuming is, some kind of energy shift right here, and it's known as a vortex. Now, what's really weird about it is when we had Wendy walk through, she's able to see vortexes and the spirals and the
Right.
shifting currents. She says you would stand here and it would kind of envelop around most people. But when I stand in here, it wouldn't envelop around me. I'm like a energy catalyst that kind of pushes it back, you know. But let's do this. Tim, come over here. Tim Amoroso, everybody. The voice. This is the spot. Now I'm going to get away from you because I don't want anything weird to happen to me. Now just try to focus on the energy in the room. Tell me if you're seeing something or if you're experiencing something. I feel different just stepping out of that spot.
Probably been to, and I'm not sure if this is what you're looking for, but
I just want
was
you to
talking to her. I've been with you 20 times probably. This is the first time I feel in this area. And she said it's love, and that's the feeling I feel.
Really?
I know it's weird to even say that. Like, we're not supposed to be looking for love. Like, in a haunted place.
That's why Ghost Adventures was all mad at her.
Oh.
But it's not like the other places. You know, when we were other places, you need to have the energy saved up. You need to sort of, like, it's somber a little bit. And heavy.
Yes.
Right here, it's not.
It's like after something happens, it's the aftermath of that feeling.
It's loving and, like, encouraging.
Just look at the sign above your head.
I swear to God, I didn't do this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
Tim
I'm
put
not-
that up there. Tim put that there.
No,
That's why he
no.
was in the bathroom and we thought he was doing that.
I don't know. Does that like ring a bell with anything that we're talking about?
Yeah, a murder, of course.
Okay.
No. Well, you have to remember, we just read Jeff. And Jeff and Eric have this
Right.
bond of love. And so you're still feeling his presence
Maybe I'm
and
still
energy.
feeling from over
Yeah,
there.
because you started here.
Because, like-
and it doesn't change because we're reading it from here. He's part of the home. So the experience of the love that Eric embodies for him, you're definitely still feeling that emotion that he's also expressing.
Because like have you ever anybody ever go to church before?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't go to church anymore, but
I
I
went
used
to
to go to
church today.
retreats.
Have
you ever been to a retreat?
I'm a teacher at a church.
Or like a rally for a church,
Mm-hmm.
and when you leave, you feel like very like spiritual, like full
Yeah,
of God.
because you picked up all that energy.
Man, this is the closest I've felt to that since I was a kid.
Mm.
I mean, plus my kid being born
Yeah.
and things like that.
Right.
I touched
But-
Tim and this thing lit up. That was crazy.
You're good.
I don't know. I appreciate that though. Thank
Yeah.
you for you guys
It's the
sharing
power
that.
of
Like, that's
spirit.
feeling I
It's
love.
a weird vortex. Doesn't mean it's good or bad, but energy comes through.
Right.
And what's really cool about this, Eric's got cameras throughout the entire house, right? And one night, this door over here opened on its own. Isn't that correct, Eric?
It totally did.
Eric, tell the story.
I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and came down here, and this door was hanging wide open. Of course, I immediately thought it was somebody had broken into the house, so I went looking through to see if anything was stolen, and it wasn't. And so we have a camera here, and we have a camera out there facing this way. And I watched it back, and sure enough, you see this door just fly open, and there's like a little gray mist that kind of follows it out. But the interesting thing about it is we had just had these doors installed. This is one of those Wi-Fi locks. It locks by itself after about 4 minutes or something. So,
Yeah.
so even if I forget at night and go to bed and leave it unlocked, it's going to lock after 4 minutes. So there's no way, they'd have to turn the lock and then turn the handle and push it forward in order for that to open. So it's like a double thing they have to do to get it
Wow.
open.
They're trying to show you that these new fancy locks aren't going to stop them from coming in. Wow.
So
Awesome.
yeah, you can see that. That's on our video too.
Make sure you go to the henrylevyhouse.com, look it up. There's videos on there. They keep it pretty much all the
It's
DVDs and stuff. What's
It's not
fading?
here no more.
Yeah. Because you stepped away from it.
No.
It's like a
It's
current.
leaving.
It's leaving. I'll say that's sad.
I don't know. I don't feel the same thing. Let me go back where I was.
See, now we did it, Debbie.
I gotta stop doing that because you guys know when energy comes through, that's so wrong.
Yeah. What do you now? What are you doing?
Download.
I don't know. I didn't even chime in. I'm just kind of pushing through the energy as it moves, right? But as I sit here, if I stand here, so now we're looking at the heavier energies that were obviously here. So there is a man here who is like very strong. I feel this man is just kind of very protective of Eric as well, and so Eric is very protective around here.
Excellent.
Very, very protective, and I just feel his demeanor here of strong. And I could feel Jeff with him. Like, so you must have talked about him moving them on the other side because he's giving me this impression like, let me know how it is when you get there, and there's this feeling of conversations that you both may have had where you wanted him to talk about the people that were here. Will you understand this?
Kind of. So I didn't know how to talk about it with Jeff because he was dying at the time, and I didn't want to make it weird for him.
Right.
But I said, what I did tell him was, Jeff, if you have the opportunity to go somewhere good and to cross over and be with our family, and I said, I want you to do that. I don't want you to just hang around for my benefit.
Right.
I said, but if on the other hand, if you can help out with things around the house, and
So I'm just balancing.
and we were getting, he had already met Stefan, and we were already getting into this stuff, so it was like he knew this was important to me.
Right.
So yeah, it was kind of.
So this is a gift to you. I just got a box with a ribbon on it, which is a gift from him to you. Because this man that is here is not only a father, but he understands the loss of love is about. And so he is just taking care of things for you the best way he can from the other side. He sees your discomfort in the grief and the tears and the grieving that you're experiencing. He doesn't want people to be reminded of the difficult times. He wants people to be reminded of the dancing. So there must have been parties here as he takes me to another timeline of like a dance or saloon or some type of like party thing is what I'm getting here. So that's the essence of what I'm connecting to is the celebrations of the life. But when I say that, I feel like you've had a great ballroom dance or some type of connection with Jacqueline. There's something about dancing and
We were both worked in musical theater production.
oh, there you go. And so those are the moments that he wants to be reminded of not the grief and the sorrow, but the dancing and the fun. And that's the feeling that I can't.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
Put your camera up so people can see what's going on.
Okay, there you go. So,
Yeah, there you go. There's Eric, everybody. Look at it.
So this is Eric, who we are having the honor to be guests in your home, to hold space for spirit, to share their story. And so thank you, Eric, because he obviously was still here. That was the love that Tim was feeling and the essence of the energy, because there is a power and there is a frequency that comes forward when a soul steps forward. And oftentimes we're delivering the story, but there's also an energy and frequency that comes with it that we just get to go into.
Is it like never come across that before, or am I extra sensitive today?
I think you're a little bit sensitive.
I think, well, you have to remember too, it's also, I don't know when you last came, but
I've never been here.
so the loss of his
This is
significant
Tim's
other.
first time.
Okay, so this is just a different type of love that you're feeling because everything holds memory.
It's true love.
So,
Not a fix, but.
Maybe that girl freaking put a spell on me. It was good. Yeah,
Did you shake her hand?
I don't know. She freaking
Did
hugged
you
me.
hug-
She hugged me
Oh,
a
she
long
hugged you?
time, and she was like,
I feel so guilty.
she was like doing. She was saying it's well, it was Spanish, but.
Oh, you got a limpia? Did you get a limpia?
Lupias? I love that.
No, not
You love
limpias.
lupias?
Limpias. Like, what do you mean?
I'll talk to you guys about her. That was awesome.
That's
Maybe I'm just like, she
No.
got
We'll
some
get you
stuff.
down.
That's
We'll put you in the
beautiful.
dungeon
If you
downstairs
feel
so
like
you
I
can tell us
can't
about
stay
it.
with that.
I didn't feel it till I got here. Now I'm like,
That's because we rock the love.
I was
bro.
so like.
Me and
flustered
Eric
'cause
here, we rock the
Isaac-
love.
Right.
You know Isaac stayed with him?
Oh, no
Yeah.
way.
He went to the studio, then he went
So
somewhere.
we rock
They're
the
not even
love.
from here.
Say,
They're
say
from-
hello to TikTok. We
Of course, if he wants to be their shopping buddy, dude. Oh yeah, we're gonna live feed. Never mind. You keep an eye on your thing. Your thing's lighting up everywhere. Mine lighting up. Let's walk through this because I've had. All right, so We're in the hallway that kind of leads to the stairs. I have had some strange things happen to me in this back room here. There's a woman that I've come across multiple times. She, for some reason, every time I want to use the bathroom in there, she's trying to push the door open on me. I've had to go play the tug of war game a couple of times. You know, a very nice lady though. There's nothing very threatening, just kind of playful. So let's walk this way and see if we can pick up on her energy as well. You guys ready? Let's go. Come on, Debbie.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And what's really cool, you guys, is the actual blueprints of the house.
Oh, very cool.
What is that? Secret dungeon. Yeah, we're gonna go secret dungeon with it.
Dude, I didn't bring my mask or goggles and gloves and.
Well, that's for the other kind of podcast.
Oh my god! And you sneeze. That's just sneeze the truth, because I'm so sensitive. They're like, go in there. I'm like, no. You guys want to put me in with the cats?
All right. This is a really cool room. We've got some weird things happening here. What are these things?
Stop.
Why do you do that?
I can't help it. It's the energy.
This is where Debbie's boyfriend pulls her hair.
Yeah.
Oh, come here. Yeah. Okay, come on.
No.
Yeah.
Is this where the love relationship is, or
This is kind of like love, it's a little different.
are you trying to make me sit down?
Yeah, sit there.
No.
He says it's okay. You can sit on his lap.
No. Okay, so I don't even know who's in here yet. I haven't even tapped into what's in here yet.
Well, I know who's in here.
You know what's in here?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Don't forget I'm psychic, too.
Oh my god, okay, well then you tell us this time.
Oh, my God.
I'll tell it after.
Anyway, there's a gentleman in this room, and he wants to see the house.
Right.
He's a caretaker.
Yes.
He's very protective of the house.
Yes.
He can get a little aggressive sometimes. He doesn't
Oh.
like people mentioning certain things.
Right, I know what it is.
I don't know if this was like an office. See?
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I'm all chilly right now. Look at that.
Mhm.
Yeah, look good. So
Right.
hot. Thank you for the chill. But he's kind of in here. But there's another woman in here too. I don't know if this was her room at one time. I feel like this might have been her room.
Uh-huh.
She's a lady that I've had a few encounters. This is the bathroom right here, people. See?
Uh-huh.
She knows where the bathroom is. She's experiencing the bathroom right now. That's what that sound is. And she's choking.
That's not right. That's
Dude,
so
that's messed
wrong.
up. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
You want some water to drink?
It's just the energy. It's just the energy.
Please don't choke her. We need her to at least walk through the next couple of stories. But in this room, that's what, almost like, I don't know, almost like this was kind of like a business area for the people who worked here. Maybe this might have been a room where they kind of congregate like an office, saying, okay, this is what the plan is for the day. We're going to do that. See that? What are you experiencing?
You want me to sit down and see who comes through?
Yeah, you want to sit here? Here.
No, I'll sit right here.
She said she could sit on it.
I'll sit right here.
I'm going to sit right here.
Okay, so let me see.
Oh, yeah. Is this new?
is so wrong.
Yeah, okay, cool.
From the estate center across the street.
Yeah, there's stuff that you're putting new stuff in here.
Yeah.
So I can feel a lot of different energies in this room, and so when I feel into this essence, I definitely get the sense there's a gentleman here. And when I feel this gentleman, there's a couple of people. I feel like I'm taking off my boots. I'm sitting here. I feel like also Eric is being acknowledged. So Eric, you've actually sat here and you almost like, I feel like someone reenacted some of these timelines at some point. Do you understand what they're making me feel? Like, let's go back to the times of when they were here, because this is the feeling that he's giving me here.
Maybe there might have been some important events or things that have happened and they might have been discussing it here. So that energy and intensity of that situation, I've experienced this before, like at the Union Building in San Paulo and stuff before. It's almost, a lot of people in the paranormal, they kind of go back and forth talking about, intelligent haunting versus residual haunting. I've witnessed it and I've been a part of residual hauntings that have actually become intelligent hauntings.
Okay.
So if they're reliving something, they might be going through it again and taking a different perspective on different aspects of what that situation might be.
Okay, so I don't remember if this is the room, but this is the energy of what I was talking about earlier, like the man that was like formed as a moth, and I remember seeing that in one of our things, but I'm getting that sense of remembering here in this room, which was very interesting, because I feel like almost like this door wasn't here. Like I know there's a bathroom here, but I almost feel like it at some point it went straight to the yard. So I don't feel like it was closed. I actually feel it was open. Do you know if that was the original plan of the plans that we just saw? If this part of the wall was open, because this is the impression that they're giving me.
You know, actually, it most likely was. I'm sure this bathroom wasn't here in the beginning. I'm sure a lot of this stuff was an add-on. Do you know about that, Eric?
No, this is original, but where you're sitting was different. That used to be a closet and there was a Murphy bed in front of it. But there is a door to the outside just past the bathroom.
Okay, so I'm tapping into the energy that's going straight outside.
Right.
Okay, so that's where they're directing me, and they're making me feel like energetically like I was out there doing the crops, I'm still doing the work, and I'm hard labor. So these are the servants or the servers that served to the home. And I feel like these were people who worked really hard and hands hurt. So I know that I have a gentleman here who's just so proud of the home. Like he took care of it. There was multiple people that worked for the family. It was one for the children, one to watch the not only the children but also what's the thing? Not only the children but the land, like polishing, cleaning. When I feel that, I feel like, you know, riding in the horses and the carriages and like that era of like taking care of the women and taking them to the stores.
Right.
So that is the timeline that I'm definitely touching into. As I sit here, there's a railroads and stuff like that. So I know I would have worked on the railroad or like had traveled through trains, and like I feel family coming and taking care of those that visited. So I feel like this home was visited by many, not just from here, but either French or from France, or like this connection to travel. So I feel like family coming, more family coming and calling for help, and I feel like this gentleman was part of that care, if that would make sense.
Yes, well, the Levys were French. Henry was from France.
Okay, so I just see people coming off the train, and I go, this gentleman here was someone that would go and help pick them up and take them back.
Yeah.
This was the guy who's the worker.
Yes.
I think he was the aggressor the first few times we were here.
Okay.
Trying to say, what are you doing? You shouldn't be up here, get out of here, because he's the caretaker. And I think this was maybe their office when they were talking about things, and that's why she's seeing them going out this way to the backyard to work on stuff. Stop doing that when you look at me!
Well, it's the energy.
Freaking me out! Damn, you see that? I wish I'd do that to you.
It's the energy, I can't help it.
It's all
At
good.
least you know you're getting the presence of the spirit of coming through, right? It's just
Yeah,
and I'm
somebody's
getting
choking you.
super hot right now.
Yeah.
So I know that the energy is like super hot, and I just feel very like their presence coming. Calm down, girl. It's all good, girl.
Yeah, just chill.
It's not even. I'm not even
I know what
afraid.
the hot energy is.
Tell me. Oh, it's the. Oh,
As soon as
God
I walk over
help
you,
me.
I'm hot.
God
Oh,
help
my
me.
God.
God help me. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, so that's what I got.
Alright, let's go on to the next one. But that's cool. Wait a minute, what is that? Is that the original wallpaper?
That is.
Let's focus on that.
We just took this mirror
Look at
down.
the 360 is pointing right at us as soon as I said it.
We just took this mirror down and found this original wallpaper behind it.
That's cool.
You want some light on to see it?
Yeah.
Oops.
Wow. Original wallpaper. That's beautiful. That's key. Come on, can you make that thing come this way? Make that 360 move. Come on.
Do you all remember that wallpaper?
Green, yes.
It's very familiar to my grandma's house, actually.
What about your grandma?
The wallpaper was very familiar. Oddly familiar.
See, there's a 360 pointing right at it. Did you love this wallpaper? Look how cool that is, everybody. That is real wallpaper. None of that fake stuff you get at Home Depot. Yeah, Lowe's, everybody. 360 lighting up, pointing out. Sweet. There's Sean. Can you point that at Sean? Come on, bring it down. Can you point it at Sean? Come on, you're so close. Green, 2 greens. Come on, bring it back, bring it back. Yeah, thank you. See?
Got it, dude.
That was it. You see it? Yeah, this one's pointing at you. Come on, point it at him. Get him! Hold on, she's doing something. She's deflating.
No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just clearing my energy. The energy is just moving through me. I'm good. You're doing a great job over there.
Alright, come on. Let's go to this other hidden room over here. We're gonna go to a secret location right now in the house, everybody.
The bathroom?
Why do you guys give it away? We got viewers here that are all excited about this, and you're telling them where we're going?
You already told him it's back.
I'll stay right here.
That's where Stefan's girlfriend is.
Oh my god.
It's this lady right here. What do you mean? Stop touching me.
There's ever in it.
It's okay. My wife says it's okay. It's not the same thing.
Hello, Sean.
Oh, I love
Wow, look at this, guys. Hey, you guys paying attention? This is going crazy.
We're all going to the bathroom together. I think I'll wait here.
Can you guys come on? Can you guys get in here? Come on, let's go. Everyone get in the bathroom. Debbie, I got a seat here for you to sit down.
Bathroom party. That door just opened by. Oh, I was like, that door just opened by itself.
Oh my god.
What is going on here?
There's something going on with this hand dispenser. The soap dispenser's going crazy. All right, lead us this way. Come on. Camille. Where are you? What's really cool about this place, there's a bathroom right here, and then there's the servant's bathroom, which we refer to as the bathroom of doom. No, it's not doom. It's got toilet paper in here. Sorry. You just turn the light on. You turn the light on?
It's automatic.
It's got fancy bathroom lights. Turn it off, they're going to go off automatically. Alright, thank you. Sorry to disturb you sitting there. Have fun. So this room, this is a really cool room. I have encountered multiple spirits just in this small little tiny room. And there's one spirit that I run into quite a bit here. She's a very talented artist. One of the things I want to show you throughout the house is a lot of the artwork you're seeing here is original artwork painted by Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Juliet's and she used to do a lot of stuff, her activities in this room, so I encountered her a couple of times. Tell me what you've experienced in this room. Huh?
I don't think I have anything in this.
Well, we're not going to go to him for this room.
Sorry.
He's still waiting. But I'm getting like grabbed and touched and stuff. See? Camille, are you here? Come on. You know I'm here for your birthday. I told you I'd come back. I know, but she had to come with me.
Hmm?
Nothing. Let's go. Yeah, I know. I'll come back later. Let's go. That freak you out?
Yeah.
Now you feel that weirdness? You're like going upstairs. It feels weird, like a funhouse effect. We call it. Whoa. Ooh. You don't show Marcos.
That's a nice.
Don't show them. They're not paying us.
No.
This is the haunted kitchen. Memory of many dinners past.
Well, the lights do flash in here, and they did that even before our first experience, but I didn't associate it with anything at the time. I just thought it was bad wiring, because that was before we had all the electrical redone.
Any experiences in here?
That's what I mean, the lights flash in here.
Can you make these lights flash for us? That'd be super cool if you could. Juliet? Camille?
Come on, guys, you're embarrassing me.
Just like most spirits, standing on the outside, just like watching, like, oh, what are the guys doing now? You sure? Look at that. Show the people these fancy sinks. Yeah, people want to see this stuff.
Let's see.
Super big copper
Oh, yeah.
sink.
Look at this.
Very nice.
Look at this. That's beautiful.
Aww.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. People want to see this stuff. You too can have this too. Just dream big.
Actually, that right behind you guys over there, that piece of marble,
Yes.
Henry Levy brought with him from France.
Wow, it's France marble. I want to touch it. Oh, it's cool. It's nice and cold.
Yeah.
You can make ice cream on these things. Cold Stone. That's what they use marble. You have any energy? Chaleo? Chalito? That's weird. Because marble doesn't give off energy like that.
Henry, do you remember this piece of marble?
Henry.
Nelson would be good for that, huh?
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? And don't forget, if you guys like this house, and you think you like what you're seeing here and some of the experiences we were having, you can go to the henrylevyhouse.com, and there is a thing on it. You can send an email to Eric. You can arrange your own little haunted ghost tour of the house. He's very cool, very open. We'll show you guys around, give you the first-hand experience. So be sure you do that. And if those who are still watching, you know, go out there, give us a like. Go to the YouTube pages. Go to Red Light District Show. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you can get alerted when things are going to be added to the channel as well. Make sure you go to Debbie Romero, the wonderful Debbie Romero here, and you know, like her stuff. You know, be a part of it. See when she's got stuff coming. She's got a lot of things going on as well. So we're gonna move forward. We're gonna go in here. We're on Alex very delicately. Here we are back in the living room, which we're going to come back a little bit and do some magical work. There. Whoa. Are you lighting that up? 6.96. Can you make that go up? Where'd you go? If you can make that go up, please make it go back up. Come on, you can do it. Dude, that is awesome. Look at that. Thank you so much. 6.98. Can you make it go 6.99? Going once, going twice. Hear that? I heard knocking on the wall too.
Yeah, I heard that.
Are you knocking on the wall?
No, it's just someone outside.
Who is it?
It's a person getting in a truck.
Person getting in a truck?
White truck.
Is he weird looking?
No. He's on his phone now.
Come on. You want to play with this?
Oh my god, do you have a
Did that.
gear under here?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Are you ready? Don't sit down. Come on. We're going to go to the next level. Come on, Danny.
Like, what are we going to upstairs now?
No, we're going to go into the pit.
Where?
Into the pit.
I don't think I've ever gone down there, have I?
Oh, maybe that's why you didn't experience that.
I don't think I've ever gone lower into the home.
All right, let's go.
Well, that's messed up, bro.
Oh, yeah. But you see what's down there. You're going to love it.
I could smell cologne right now. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I could smell the cologne really
It
Might be
strong.
the flowers.
Is that what it was? No, it was cologne, like a men's cologne. Flowers.
You're trying to hook up flowers.
It was at the beginning of the day.
They're very
Like 6
masculine.
hours.
Very, very,
Super masculine.
Like
Flowers
Isaac, just
for
reeking.
Neil and her birthday.
You just break some
Really
bottles on his
acknowledged.
Today he was pretty good.
You know,
I'm still with him right now.
This is the part that I
Yeah,
tried
they're
to
probably
open
shopping.
my towel and try to put a medium
You know what I mean?
I don't know what's going on.
I I know what's going on.
Like,
I don't think it's that
Eric, last time I put me in the
What?
Eric, remember that?
an Isaac situation.
Like, why? Why did
Yeah, it's an Isaac situation, not what you guys think.
Why did you put me in the small, like, corridor?
All right, we're going down to the basement.
All right, you guys, we're gonna go down to the lower levels, to Doomland.
No, I'm not going to because you know, they always do that.
Careful, there's lots of stuff down there.
Come on, Debbie,
I don't think I've ever been down. Can I even go down with these shoes? Like,
take your shoes off.
no, I'll be really short.
Now, why are you wearing those?
Yeah, they have a little heel to it, and they're bougie, fancy. They're my Timberlands,
here we
bro.
go.
You can't mess with them.
All right, everybody, we're going downstairs to a very special
I don't
location.
think I've never done this.
We're gonna do isolation sessions, and we're gonna leave Debbie alone down there
That's local. I'll
to
come
see.
out.
Okay?
No.
It's really crowded down there. Be careful.
Louie, you understand, Louie,
Oh
right,
my
Louie? You
gosh.
understand. I never.
Wow, this thing is lining up like crazy on every step I'm taking. Come on.
Door open, and we'll get stuff on this. Oh, I have been here. It's not scary. I remember this.
Well, you didn't see what our other friend saw.
I saw money up here,
Mhm.
and I remember going to the walls. In the walls, there was a tin container that had money hidden at one point above the wooden floors. And Eric, you had wooden floors there, yes?
Right.
Oh, I'm so loving spirit right now. Okay, so I remember this. But there's this where people stayed, a gentleman stayed here in that right corner, right? So this is where I kind of got the energy of a man who cared for the home, and I felt the sense that he really wanted to go home, but he just didn't have the means to leave. So I do remember this story here. Ooh.
More stories. Come
Okay.
on down.
Okay.
We're gonna come this way.
Oh my God.
I know, this is crazy, huh? This is dangerous.
You should have taken the elevator.
Oh, you have an elevator?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
what the heck?
What happened down here?
I'm cleaning up. I didn't know you were coming down here.
Yeah, ghost tour means the entire house.
What happened?
Huh?
Say it again.
Yeah, totally. Come
I
on.
missed it. I understand completely. Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what?
What you got?
No, you're the psychic that I brought along.
Oh.
You tell me what you got.
My God, I did. I said it when I was down there. I hear the sound. Give it to me. Give it all you got. That's what I get.
Who's that?
It's just a
Did I
funny
Maiden?
spirit. Just funny. Just being funny. But it's not funny really. This actually has energy of like sadness and sorrow. So I feel a gentleman in the corner really hurt, and I do feel a gentleman here where he was either disciplined at some point or was in a situation where he was I'm not gonna say the word beaten, but you know, he was hurt. And so in that corner I feel the man just kind of curled up in that end.
What happened to the man?
I just feel at some point I was stuck here, like prisoned here or kept here. And I don't think I felt that one before, being down here. So that's something different that I'm picking up on. So the way I feel it into his energy is just a lot of emotions, just a lot of raw emotions is what I get there with this man. I feel hurt. I felt very, very hurt. Like treated badly. If that makes sense. I don't know you have the story, but that's what I get.
Okay.
Yeah. There is a darker attachment also in this room that I'm picking up on.
And tell me about the dark attachment that's standing right here.
Yeah, you saw it too.
I'm psychic.
Okay, so then you talk about that, but there is definitely the attachment that's connected to the young man. There is a kind of a darker of energy there. So when you're looking at it, it's a dark shadow, and the dark shadow is almost kind of like spread out like magnetic energy. So to me, the energy of what I'm seeing is very dark. It has a magnetic energy connection to it. I just don't know what it is yet. So is that what you're seeing?
Maybe. So, we do know of the love story, right?
Right.
You right, Eric?
Yep.
Did legs almost go out on you?
Yep. Nope. That's
All right.
good.
Let us know, because Tim will catch you right. She's right there. Or you follow on Arlene. She's good. So, yeah, he stayed here. He was one of the workers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's possible that he had an affair with one of the girls.
I remember.
And got pregnant, and they were going to be leaving together.
I remember.
Well, that was stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've had a couple other people come in here and say, very traumatic experience has happened here, and he never left here alive.
That's too bad.
Yes, I had one psychic come in here and stand here and goes, why am I looking at all these body parts?
I didn't see that. I did see the soul being hurt, but I didn't see other bodies. What I did see was the one person,
It's the one body in multiple pieces.
and it was whipped. It was whipped. And
They
hurt brutally.
told me that he could possibly be buried on the ground somewhere. See?
But I'm going to step more to a side because there's definitely is a little bit more darker energy here, and so I can feel that presence of what you're speaking of.
Yes. It doesn't pop up very often, but if you stay in the spot long enough, you start
Yeah,
picking
that's
up
why I'm
on it.
going to move.
No, come over here.
No, I'm good. I believe you.
Can you put your arm around
No,
Debbie?
bro.
Just grab her.
I'm not afraid of that stuff, but I don't need to sit in it any longer. I'm good.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Any experiences down here, Eric?
Just when you guys are here.
Really?
Yeah. No, remember when
I mean,
we had-
paranormal experiences, not just because we're...
Yeah, when we had, well, yeah, not by myself, but when you remember when we had Patty Negri here, there was a lot going on. We had all those lights on the stairs.
Oh, and we had that isolation session with
Yeah.
Shannon here. That was pretty interesting because they were saying stuff that we were asking questions on.
Totally,
That
yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah.
You'll see it. We'll have to have a party. What?
It's hard to breathe.
Just do that.
Well, you have to, when you're doing this work, so for those that are watching, if you're trying to clear the energy out of your body, you should drink water. It'll flush the energy out as you're breathing, but blowing it out.
Or Pedialyte.
Or Pedialyte.
Where's the dungeon?
Water is essential. It's crucial. Lily said water is essential. It's crucial.
Who?
You're a double. He's watching.
Oh. Hey, guys.
He's throwing us crowns.
You know, listen.
But he has that in the heart. So Louis has the clapping hands when he does his TikTok. So we're gonna clap. Can you clap? Yeah!
Yeah.
Whoa! Thank you, Louis! I'm a little silly. Just got to change the energy up because we can't.
All right. Let's head upstairs. What do you think of this place, Tim?
How many rooms have
It's different roller coasters and emotions.
Every room is like different people. And that's cool.
Are you going to go from room to room to every room?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why it's called a live feed.
Wow.
So people
Should
can
have brought my chanclas.
Right.
just take your shoes off.
No. Chapada.
All right, we're heading upstairs.
I don't know. Debbie's afraid to go up there with her shoes. Her and her shoes.
I love my shoes.
What?
They're cute, right?
Yeah, cute.
They're cute.
Mr. Levy, are you with us?
Cat balls.
What is it?
going
What's
on
it
over
saying?
there.
Let's go live on Instagram.
Says Eric, remember I felt dizzy and heaviness when you had your first tour in the house when I went into the basement.
That's your people chiming in watching this feed.
Oh, who was it?
Yeah.
Oh, Louise, that's Marina's daughter.
Oh, is that why I said
Oh, cool.
Louise? I mentioned her in the reading.
Oh.
Did you hear Louise? They
No, I
were
don't
calling
remember
for
that.
her while I was
Oh.
in here. So you have to go back to the feed. I go, I hear there's a connection to Louise.
Oh, okay. Did you hear that, Louise?
Mm-hmm. You have to go back to the,
All right, let's go.
the audio. Okay, I'm going to go live on my Instagram now. A
So
lot of
you-
people on my feed were feeling the energy while I was do that too.
Right? Like breathing too? So like,
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm trying to work on that. So this is where I got the energy of like having my back when we first started the
What about the bathroom?
walkthrough. Remember the guy came and he was like, I got you, let's go.
in the bathroom?
No, right here, right where you're standing.
Oh, okay. Tim's lighting up. He's not even paying attention.
Right.
And just
Don't get lost in the house, dude. It'll absorb your soul.
No, we will not.
Yes, they
Don't
will.
let the mask.
Everybody in Facebook, it's gonna absorb your soul.
It's not. I promise you not. So we are doing a live investigation in honor of National Paranormal Day, and we are at Mr. Levy's home, Eric's home. Say hello, Eric. We are now on Instagram. Hey, hey, hey. So this home was seen on Ghost Adventures, and they got me doing some crazy stuff up in here with everybody. So you can sit back, get some soda, get some coffee, whatever you need to do, and shine it up. They're gonna throw the medium in the attic. Why are they throwing the medium in the attic, Eric? Why do they do that to the medium?
Hey, who's just lighting that up? You put your hand on that, light it up.
Why do they throw the medium in the middle of the night? That's what I wanna know about. And why? Why do they do that?
Big stuff. This is the chandelier that lights up. It moves sometimes.
Yes, the chandelier has.
Sorry, I can't help it. This is where the energy of Camilla was, right? And this
That's
is
where she was going down
and
the
this
stairs.
is where she says this. Okay, so there was a sister here, two sisters named Camille and Juliet was the one who went down the stairs. So that is what you witnessed, and I just kind of felt into that. And this is the energy of when a sister says that it's being felt quite a bit, right?
Mhm.
And this is the window where the energy's at. Okay, let's go. Let's go, y'all.
Yeah, we have
Yes.
video of this chandelier moving, and then it stays turned at one point, which it can't do by itself. It has to be held in place,
Right,
and then it comes back.
right.
Can you move this chandelier for us?
Well, don't say that. I literally will see it fall and like shatter in pieces. That's what I just got an image of. Like,
You don't think it's actually put on there pretty good? You don't, I mean, maybe
see, you made an intent for something to happen. So delete, you can stay there nice and perfect. Just blink.
Go ahead, and just slide that way. She'll catch it. Debbie says she'll catch it if you take it.
How will I catch it?
Hey, come back. More of the artwork. Let's focus on her artwork.
Yep. There's lots of Juliet artwork. Up
Julia, original artwork that she did here. Absolutely
This
amazing.
one over here is one of my favorites. It's watercolor.
This is cute.
It's all from the estate sale.
I like it.
It smells like new carpet too. Is that IKEA?
No, online.
Online, Amazon. Hey, let's all go in the bathroom.
No.
Debbie's got some weird thing about bathrooms, so it's alright. We don't have to go there. Now this is where we had our seance here with Petty Negri one night. Remember that time that thing slammed against the door? That was so rad. Oh my god, it was so loud and everyone freaked out.
Oh my
Yeah. You want to try it?
God. No.
Alright.
We can if you want.
This is that one closet we're talking about. So Debbie's gonna go in here.
No.
We're gonna shut the door. Go ahead.
Oh, that's local.
That's the craziest vacuum.
I know. That's what I'm not reenacting what happened.
Alex always teases people and tells them that's the elevator.
I know. Did you see?
They go, really?
The elevator, but there's none downstairs.
Tim.
It's like, oh,
Oh my God, you and Sean.
alright, let's go. Ready?
So.
We're going into Eric's room. It's okay, right?
Yeah.
Magic at.
Hold on. Chilito. Original phone. I didn't even have one of these, you know, and I'm old. That'd be
So
awesome.
only had 6 numbers back in the day.
Yeah, because you call the operator and you say, I need Philadelphia 246.
Oh, I thought that was before they came up with the number 7.
Ha! That was invented by the Aztecs, right?
There's no such thing as number 7.
All right, guys, come on. You're still lighting up, dude. Show that to your people. This is just like a miniaturized version of a periscope. We use it as a wand. It's a wand. All right, come into this magical room.
What they doing? Go to the town. Look at there it goes.
Something?
Oh yeah, what is that? It was right over there. Yeah, it's the ghost of all your steroids.
Rest in peace,
I'm
guys.
just kidding, Isaac.
Oh my god.
It's all right. The people watching, they know. They know.
You're on my page right now. They don't know.
Well, if double T's on your page, then
I
they all
got
know.
off of TikTok and I'm on IG now.
Oh, okay. So let's look up Isaac, and you'll know what I'm talking about. People.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So this room is very, very special. This room is awesome. We had the proximity meter in here in the dark. We're doing our seance out there. Proximity meter is something that measures if there's anybody coming within the proximity of the device.
Mm-hmm.
This thing, we started the seance, and this thing started going crazy.
Right.
There was a table right here, and it was just sitting on the table. And both sides were just screaming, and there were 2 chairs, empty chairs, sitting here. As this thing was going off, getting our attention.
Right. I do feel a lot of activity where a lot of the women came together, whether they lit candles or they practiced their own way of working with cards. Or so in this room, at some point, either some form of practice of energy work, or I'm not gonna say,
What?
you
What are
know,
you gonna say?
Witchcraft.
Go
witchcraft.
ahead.
Thank you. So there was some form of witchcraft that was done in this room.
Animal sacrifices?
I see dolls, I see candles, I see work being done in this room. So at some
Could it just be Ouija?
no, I actually saw a doll, and then I actually saw candles, and I actually see women. But I also see women
Funny.
coming together, and they have fun. So I know, like, also too, there were good times, not just, you know, their work.
Could this be a recent memory?
If I go to this feeling or this energy, I'm going to 1500s, 15. So I'm going back.
1500s?
Yeah, so I'm going back is what I'm getting.
Oh.
So I don't know if you have information on that, but
I don't have anything from the 1500s.
yeah. So,
but I have-
And the house wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
so I'm going really back then.
Oh, maybe some native stuff. Sacrifices
Oh, don't say
to the
that.
sun god.
But I'm wondering about
No.
the prior owners too, who were into all that.
But
paranormal
1500s?
stuff. Well, no. I mean, I'm
so
just
why
saying,
am I
that's why
getting
was asking.
1500, 1500?
That's an address.
So is that an address?
That is an address.
So okay, so for me, I'm just feeling that energy here, and then I got the number 1500.
Okay. So
3 o'clock in military time.
Oh, is it 3:00? Okay, thank you, Sean. So 3:00 military time.
Wow.
You
That's-
just
You're
so okay. So now let's look at that. Actually, that can be really unfolded in a different way, because that means there was a certain time frame that they always did their work, and their magic had to be done. If you're looking at 3 in the morning, 3:00 afternoon. So that isn't wrong that you just said that. So there was definitely now you're saying Ouija board. So there definitely was, and there's
you said that.
there is a if you're going more to the prior owner, there was a family who was of like a culture of Latino connection. So I don't know if you had like a Hispanic family that lived here at some point, and I feel like they blessed it. So there was a family here that blessed a home. So I get
Her family.
oh, it was your family. So your family came in and they brought blessings and love over that energy. If you would understand that.
And animal sacrifices.
So I get the sense that even though that was practiced at one point here, I do feel that there was blessings, and I feel like you actually are very sensitive, Arlene, and they make me feel like you wait to see what comes, and I feel like you hold on to it and you don't talk about it until you get in the car, and then they express that you need to express yourself more in the moment is what I'm getting for you. and there is a woman that steps forward who feels very motherly. I know Mother's Day is coming, and she's acknowledging your necklace, or there's a connection to mom, a connection to Rose, and so I do feel that a mother is stepping forward and just blessing you. And there's a native connection here, so I know that when, even though he made a joke about the natives, like not a joke, but a connection point.
Yeah, I'm Native American. I take it very serious.
I know, but I do feel that there's also the native connection to you, Arlen, for Mother's Day, and energy here is the stones of turquoise and the orange jewelry. So there's a precious jewelry that either Stefan gave you or an acknowledgement of something that's connected to you that you wear that's sacred is being acknowledged for you, that you should wear it or keep some piece of jewelry on you when you're doing this work. So if that makes sense, because I feel like Stefan has either said, let's put something on you to help you, just to have. And so I want to just validate that your mom, your family stepping forward for that.
So in this room, in the 1920s, was the age of the spiritualist movement, which we all were super stoked on, very, very interesting. Everybody got involved with it. Psychics, door-to-door psychics, and people doing stuff. This room was actually used for psychic work. They did a lot of Ouija board experiences in here. They would have Ouija nights. They would do a lot of card reading, a lot of tea leaf stuff. When they did anything related to the spiritual world, it was in this room right here. Wow. So we have a lot of activity. This is one of the rooms that we hear a lot of footsteps walking across the floor. And that's why I'm saying, when we put the proximity meter in here with nobody being in there, the alarms would go off because because the energy would be picking up, and the proximity meter would be measuring somebody being in the room.
But even though they practiced all of it, I could tell that the women were having, like, they got together, they were enjoying each other. It was a leisure time. It was fun. It was like, coffee and women just coming together, and just, even though they did what they did, maybe there was some stuff that was heavy, but at one point it was just like, let's come together, and it was like girl time.
Mimosas.
Mimosas, oysters, anybody?
I don't think she did. Well, I know this was the tea room. The tea room, right? Go to green. Go to green if this was your tea room. Thank you. Can you point at Debbie? Point over there. Debbie's over there. I know. Did you hear that?
No, that's your buddy over there, Eric.
What's he doing?
He's coming.
He's gonna show us something. Let's go in his room while he's not here. Let's go through his stuff. Come on.
That's my stuff, bro.
Nope. Follow. He said we could. Come on. Come on, everybody. Come on in here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eric's room. Yeah. It's all been redone. Where's the big couch? So make sure when you're in here, pan around to the room so people get an idea of what's happening here. All right, somebody's sitting on the bed with us. Hey, thank you. Who's in here with us? Yeah, cool. Look at you. Who's sitting on the bed? Who's with the bed?
I don't know. Well, I know that Jeffrey's energy's here, but I don't know. Let's see. There's a woman here in this room.
Is it Eric's mom?
No, I do feel motherly with her. But it's very interesting because, that picture, I don't know who that picture is, but I'm being drawn to that specific picture that Arlene just went to.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I'm going to rub my nose, that woman is being acknowledged. Is it your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So her energy is very loving. Did she smoke at one time? Okay, so yes, I definitely feel the illness with the lungs. I also feel that she had just the way that her picture is very glamorous. I love the Marilyn Monroe look. I love the dancing, the tapping, and I get the sense that when I say tapping for you, because I know you mentioned downstairs that you love to dance, the feeling the impression that's given to me is that she also too enjoyed that, but I feel like she enjoyed watching you and taking you and getting you dressed, and I feel like she would sew your buttons and she would make sure that your face was clean, and it was like, go do a great job, son, you got this. And so she was a very strong supporter. I know that it is Mother's Day, which doesn't coming, and I know that's why Arlene's mother stepped forward, and I love that the moms are coming through.
Your mom's coming through?
No, not mother, but earlier, that was who was talking to her in the
Your
reading.
mom's talking to you?
When I did the first reading in that room, that was her mother that was talking to her.
Her mother's at home with her sister.
Who's the mother energy that I was getting, like an aunt?
Could be an aunt. There was
Okay.
an aunt that recently
Yeah.
passed.
So I do have someone who's very motherly that was the one talking to her
Cool.
about the jewelry and the native
Yeah,
energy.
she's really cool lady.
Yeah, and does she have a form of cancer and illness with that woman? Because that's what I'm getting here. I'm being
How
drawn.
did she, was she ill or just old?
No, I feel like there's something here with, let me work with his mom really quick and then I'll come back to,
Yeah, come on, you're
Because
gonna
I
tell us
felt-
about our moms.
yeah, because I feel like it's mothers
Hey,
stepping forward.
this is a Mother's Day celebration right here on National Paranormal Day, everybody.
Oh my God. So this is your mother that's stepping forward for you, right?
This lady right here, everyone look at this picture.
Okay.
Let's all
And so-
give her some time.
And I've never read her before. Oh yes, I have read her before. And she acknowledged your rug, right? So I do remember this, like going through your rug. Okay. And the reason I remember is because that's the impression that comes to me at this moment. And I know like there was this concern of her smoking, and you were like, Mom, you have to really start smoking. And I feel like at some point you would hide the cigarettes or you would put them away so that she wouldn't find them. I also know that she had an ashtray that was a little bit of like a golden brown color. And I know that when this ashtray, you would see the ashes in there, it would just disturb you because of her cough. But I also know that she would have taken some type of menthol or mints, because I know that this is the feeling that she gives me, to change the breath. And I know that she would keep this on the side of her bed. But I know that when I'm on the side of her bed, I feel like I'm looking at a lamp, but like almost like a Tiffany color lamp where there's like rainbows or some type of antique is what she's bringing to my awareness. Would you understand what she's showing me here?
I can't even remember her actually.
Okay, so hold on to that. And then let's see, and then there's also a kitty cat. Well, obviously you have kitty cats, but there's a kitty cat with her as well. And so I know the kitty cat is coming in to like raise the energy, the vibration. Because when you work with animals, they're making me feel like the animals also give you comfort. And so when I say this, I also say it because of the grief that you're going through. She's bringing in the kitty cat because this is the way that it gave you a soothing sensation of just petting that kitty cat. If you
It's
would
funny,
understand.
she was never an animal person, and at the end of her life got a cat that she
Wow.
absolutely loved.
Right. I'm so sorry. And so that kitty cat definitely comes in. It's very interesting because I look at your bed, but I know that this is not her essence, but I know that her room, she would have to like climb to get into bed. So it was almost like a little higher up, like I'm actually having to lay down. And she didn't want to lay down because she's someone who would have kept very busy. I feel like she hid her illness, and I feel like she wasn't someone who would have wanted to be seen sick, is the feeling that I get. So she could have been diagnosed earlier on with her illness, but it was like you actually took initiative to change that around. And she's grateful for that. I know that at some point I needed the wheelchair, and I needed to be like either on the 5th floor of, I don't know if you're from out here, but I feel like I'm at a hospital all of a sudden. So I feel like I have to acknowledge, and she's giving me this impression, so you tell me where this is going to. I feel like I'm being taken to CMH Hospital on the 5th floor, but I don't feel this is in reference to her. I feel this is probably in reference to Jeffrey, or in reference to someone that you know that was sick at the Community Memorial Hospital on the 5th floor.
Not a
5th floor?
5th floor, I'm going to the 5th floor at the CMH Hospital.
Most people don't leave the 5th floor.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Jeff
that.
was at St. John's.
Who, I feel like a woman is being acknowledged here at the hospital on the 5th floor, and they're making me feel over there. I know that there was just the concern of her wedding jewelry, connecting back to the native, acknowledging Stefan, and I just felt a very motherly, protected aunt. And I think if you go back to the recording, I must have said aunt. So if you go back, I felt very motherly connection there for her though. So when we have mothers that are very, very spiritual, or they have illness, they do go back in and out, and they have it's like they're so sensitive to the energy of spirit world, and we can pick up on them very easily in that sense. So your aunt, if you go back to the recording, is what I said in the recording that was coming through for Eileen. But I felt like it was an honor of Mother's Day for her. And basically the message was for her to start sharing what she felt also. Because she's very sensitive, and she waits until she gets in the car, and then she doesn't say it, and then she was, we should have acknowledged it at that moment. And so the spirits are saying to speak up and to share what she knows.
So speak up. What's up? Let's
She
shake
says
your head.
no.
Say something.
So this is the room where we heard the first sounds.
This room right here.
From the removal of the stones, walking overhead above us in here.
Ah, weird. Is anybody here with us? Can you make that sound on the roof or knock? Come on, can anybody knock for us? We're all making some footprints on the floor here. Footprints, steps. All right, we're gonna go through the other rooms. Just come along with us. Come on. You wanna go that way? You can go to green if you want to go to the other rooms.
Green. This side.
Huh?
I went green.
You're red now.
Yeah, red. See?
Make up your mind. All right, we're gonna walk through. Come on.
You want like this?
Do we are doing here? Yeah. More of the artwork. Look at that. Wonder who that is drinking coffee in the morning.
So one of the guests that just came on the tour tonight said, I've been looking at all these paintings, and she said, I feel sad with all of them. And she said, if you'll notice, there's always just one person in them.
Loneliness. But he's eating half an apple, so he's not hungry.
It looks like Napoleon Dynamite and jeans.
But I think Juliet was a very sad, lonely person, so it's kind of interesting that it reflects in her paintings.
And these beautiful flowers. These ones from the garden?
No, those are fake.
The fake garden?
The fake art.
Hey, what's going on over here? You got Sean. Sean just scared them all away.
Juliet, we're admiring your paintings.
You like those flowers? Can you make that light go around? Come on. You can do it. What about in this room? Anything? Any experiences you want to talk about?
I don't come in here much, but all my experiences seem to be with you guys, so it's like I keep thinking of stories from the other people.
Yeah, I bring ghosts with me. Nothing's happening, I just bring in my ghost friends.
Yeah.
There, do something. Alright, we're going to open this door. I've had some experiences in this room. Patty's had some experiences in this room. David Romero's had some experiences in this room. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open this door. We're going to put Debbie in the closet.
Oh, come on.
What? You've been in the closet before. Come on.
Into the Harry Potter cupboard.
Come on, Debbie. Let's go. What's it
I knew they were going to do this. I knew that. I should have stayed home.
Alright, come on. Alright, everybody, get your cameras out. Focus on it.
Come on.
See that? She just blew it right on the spirit. She's like,
Okay, I'm going to go out.
dude, your hair looks. Is that blue? Your hair blue?
I don't know. Is it blue? It's the angel.
Wow, look at
It's
you.
the color
Take a
of the
picture.
angel.
You look awesome right now.
Is it it's the blue of the angel.
What, Blue Angels? The guys who fly the airplanes? That's great.
Why is it
Whoa,
blue?
something just picked up my hair.
Oh, I feel very
Something
sick
just
to
grabbed my hair,
stomach.
lifted my.
I feel very sick to my stomach inside.
Are you gonna barf?
Okay, I'm gonna hang up on this though.
What? You gonna?
Well, because I can't hold this and then work, so. Okay, we'll put it right here. Okay. Okay. So, say what's up.
Hey,
Say what's up.
I'm over here in the corner. All right, tell me what you're feeling.
So immediately I just feel really sick to my stomach. I know that my stomach was upset, and I've been in this closet before, so I do have to say that I know what it feels like to be in here. And I know the story and the history of this room from what I was able to channel into. I know there's a lot of heartache and a lot of sadness that was in here. I do feel immediately an attachment of energy that we spoke about before, and this energy was definitely present. And so you can feel your hair being touched.
Yeah, people messing with my stuff.
And
See?
so, but it's interesting that I just did that because I feel there are kids also on top that is different from what I felt in here.
Okay.
So now I'm actually getting kids. So
Okay.
the kids are just messing with us right now. So I feel like kids are just raising the energy and just kind of being funny and fun with us now. So it's no longer the heavier energy. So that's really cool. I like that happened. But if I feel here and I feel into this energy, my head hurts. I do remember a man here, and I do remember, unfortunately, someone took their life here. And so I do know that I'm feeling that presence right now as well. And so I know that at some point, either there was self-infliction or self-injury that was occurred here in this space.
In this closet?
And I'm not saying in this closet, but in just this area is where I definitely feel,
What is that?
I definitely feel the energy of someone who took their own life, is what I feel. There's a lot of empathy for this person, so I definitely feel that as his story has been shared, maybe amongst you and others that have talked about the energy here, he's acknowledging the conversation and prayer. So either someone came in and cleansed or did some type of blessing in this space, and they're saying thank you. So I know from the last time that I came in here, there was a definite different type of feeling of what I felt in before. But as I sit here today, I can feel the healing and the energy of prayer for his story.
Okay. Cool.
And so I don't know if you guys did any healing here after the first time, but he's acknowledging the stories being shared and the healing being
No,
done.
they're doing some self-healing.
Yeah, so I can feel that healing taking place because the story was shared.
Okay. Good. Feeling okay now?
Yeah, I feel the kids came and lightened it up. But I knew, I was like, I'm not going in there, I'm not going in there. But there is definitely still a presence here of that heavier, denser energy that is in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know, is that where you're feeling it as well?
Yeah.
And so I know, that energy definitely is in that presence. It's almost like they don't want to be seen, but they're there in that space. Is the feeling that I get. And there's a lot of I'm sorry, a lot of empathy that's coming through for this energy here. And they're trying to figure things out. What do we do here? Feel the energy here in their head. It's so this person definitely went through a lot of emotions, battled their emotions. Is the sense that I get.
Cool. Not cool that they went through a lot. I'm sorry that they had to do that.
Right.
But, as long as we're getting a good understanding of what's happening,
Right.
and as long as you can sense a sense of healing,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of spirits don't realize they can help themselves. A
Well,
lot of them feel that sense of loss, and they kind of walk in it for a long time. And then one day they realize, I don't have to feel like this anymore.
right. I do feel that because the story is being shared, that is allowing the energy to move forward. Is the feeling that I got because his story was heard and he got to express himself through whether it was me or others that you may have brought forward. But I definitely get the sense of gratitude there. I do feel him to be a little bit standoffish in the back. I did hear the month of February. I did hear the month of March. So either that's significant for your documents or your paperwork that you're looking to try to see who it is, but they're giving me those 2 months. I feel like you have a book that he's wanting you to acknowledge, and this book either has signatures or they have some type of form of like if you were to do a sign in and there's names signed, so I definitely get the sense that either you have this or you put it away also yourself, and I feel like signature sign. And so he wants to acknowledge the month of February and the month of March. And there was something in reference to 1971 as well, so I know that 1971 in some way is going to resonate for you. So he wants you to
So look for 71 in the book.
In the book that you have that is connected to the month of March, and I feel like almost they don't want to give me the name because we're live, and so there's almost a hesitant to give more information.
Yeah, it's a personal thing.
Okay, so it's personal.
It wants us to know the information and not share it as much.
Right,
but to acknowledge it.
Exactly. I definitely get the caution of what's being shared at the moment. And I also feel that you yourself have your own say for your own way where you put these documents in, and so they're acknowledging this as well.
Yes, it's all over the floor of my office.
Yes, I saw that.
It's a very safe place.
But you also have, and I don't need to go into your space, but they're also showing me some wood that this is the wood they're showing me here. It's like a ring of wood, and it's very detailed, it's really thin, it's almost like a chair setting, but it's a table. And so he's showing me this table and the TV, and then there's a picture that you keep on the side of the TV, whether this is in reference to the essence of Levy, but I definitely feel that there's some paperwork or something here that he wants you to reopen. So either you closed it and you haven't had time to revisit it, but he wants you to unravel it. I do see some like legal documents where they're in a brown kind of a case or some sort here, where old school, you put instead of putting them in files, you keep them where they pop up and they have multiple
Like an old school briefcase kind of thing. Yeah.
And he wants you to open that and he wants you to read clearly what you're doing. So he's like, you got to figure out another way to move through the energies to help you expand it.
Yeah,
So,
they need to give me some more energy because I'm so tired all the time. Thank
so
you.
that's what I meant.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Right. Moving right along.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead and close it over.
Yeah, my chest just hurts really bad.
Thank you. All right. All right, so bathroom number 3. We're going to the bathroom right here. Just wait. Curtis in there.
No, he's in there.
Oh, is it okay if we walk through?
Yeah.
You got your thing is all lit up, dude.
Well, we're about to jump in hot. It's all on me. Oh, look at this. I'm lighting up, bro. I'm lighting up. The Christmas tree.
Come on.
Because I'm hot. I'm running hot, y'all. You can't help it, Michelle.
Now, what's really cool about this bathroom is, I've seen this kind of tile in some really old buildings, some old hotels and stuff, so it's really cool to see some of that stuff in here as well. Because that kind of really shows you a time period.
Right. This is the room where we kind of had a lot of activity that we're about to jump into.
Yes.
Right.
This is it. You ready?
I remember. Yeah.
All right, come on, Daddy. Let's go.
So it's another story of love. Of love.
Well, what do you mean? This is the room where Zach got like temporarily possessed.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding, Zach.
I know.
Keep using me. You say any auditions, buddy?
Dios mío.
Because he's tuning into this podcast.
So this is the mirror.
Well, I got other dates coming up with those guys. So.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I'm always going to have it. I've got 5 now. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Go ahead. What you got?
No, I'm talking about 5 episodes with Ghost Adventures.
Oh, yes. Oh, congratulations.
I'm work with Patty. It's never going to end for me.
This is Stefan, who works with Ghost Adventures. This is the man who is holding space right now for the Levy home.
Holding space.
For spirit.
So this room right here, for those who watch Ghost Adventures, prior to Zach being in here watching Ghost Adventures, we came in here and we encountered some spirits sitting right here. I believe one was a gentleman. He was a little bit buzzed. Kind of had a good night. Great energy though, And there was a lady in the mirror here. Yeah, see that? You light up towards the mirror. You gonna show the mirror? There you go. Very nice lady as well. These people are very, very friendly to us. At one point, when Zach was in here, if you guys watch the episode, he feels like there's something hidden in here, and he's trying to make it come out. So he's antagonizing it. I want my spirits to like me, so I don't antagonize them. I give them free rein to do whatever they want to do, and that's what we should be doing as paranormal investigators. You know, we're coming into their space where they might be just having some downtime and trying to be by themselves, and we just kind of wander in. Can you talk to us? You know, throwing these lights in their face and stuff. But I try to give them their own space. If they want to interact with us, they totally can interact with us. If they do not want to interact with us, they'll go away, or they'll let us know, you know, this is my space. But the spirits that we've experienced here have been really nice. Even though there were stories of really negative things happening here, some of these almost like, I'll call them puddles of kind of darker energies. And I say they're puddles because they're small little things compared to the spirits that have lived here that bring so much joy and love into this place. Because there's been so many people who have been a part of the Levy house, you know, and a majority of it is just family and love and good times. We're not the people looking to exploit something bad that might have happened here, because these spirits don't want to focus on that. They want to focus on the good times and the memories they've had here. You know, there's no point in bringing up bad things that happened in the past, unless it's still something's going on with it and we need to address it. But we try to focus on the positive things because it makes everything better, not only for us, but for the spirits as well. And they'll be more inclined to interact with you if you're going to come here to the Levy house and take a tour or do a ghost hunt. I'm pretty sure we're going to be setting up some more ghost hunts in the future for the public to come be a part of this. I will give you some paranormal equipment, explain it to you. You can wander through the house with us, trying different things and learning a little bit more in real time how to do paranormal investigation for those who really want to get started into the paranormal world. So we're going to move on into this other room where we've had a lot of activity as well. So come on along. Just playing stuff. I'm just like wandering through energy. It's
Right.
amazing. Look at that. Man. Oh, also spirits, if you hear me, tell us where the money's at. I know it's been moved around here a few times. Didn't you think the money was behind this wall at one point, Eric?
This wall?
Or did someone say there was something going on here?
Bees.
Or there's another one of the original paintings. Look at that. One person in the picture. What is she playing with? Is that a skunk? What is it?
It does look like a skunk. Juliet, is that a skunk in the picture?
Is the skunk's name Flower? That's the skunk's name, right? In Gabby? You don't have to call me Flower. I'm no mom. What about you? Do you have anything in this room? Everything looks so different. You have a lot.
Everything looks
furniture.
really nice. You know, you can feel the difference in the energy.
There's more flow through.
I don't know if Mr. Levy stayed in this room, but I definitely feel his energy here. So I don't know if this was his specific room, but I do feel like I'm feeling his presence very strong. Would that be fair to say? Do you know?
Yes.
So you do know that this is his room?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Levy, are you in here?
So as I sit here, he sits with me very closely, and I can feel a very beautiful blend with his energy and his essence, and it's very interesting as I sit here and I feel into his essence. You know, my head starts to hurt, and you know, it's almost like I'm pulling on my eye just a bit. So I feel like he's showing me a period of time where he would have been fatigued or tired, you know, and I feel like this man really worked quite a bit. And I know that there was some issues with the spine with him because my back was hurting. So at some point, I'm having an issue with my back as I sit here, and I'm feeling into him. He took off his shoes. I feel like, you know, he had some really beautiful shoes because he liked to look good. And I feel like he had a certain oil that would in his hair to slick back or to comb really nicely. And I don't remember what the picture was downstairs, but I almost feel like I'm brushing my mustache. And I'm really just taking care of myself. And at some point, I don't know if he was married, but he's giving me the sense that there was a little bit of like, I wish I had love too. And so there was a period of time where he just didn't focus on the love, or there's something here of just expressing the feeling of needing that bringing love, connection, awareness there. If he was married, there is a sense of missing her, or a connection of this woman. I don't feel that there was a connection. I don't know if he knew if he was married or not. I don't know that part of his story, but there is a feeling that I'm getting the sense of like I was apart from her. Did you know this?
I don't. Now, I think one of the other psychics mentioned that one of them was having an affair.
Oh.
One of the psychics that we had was having an affair?
No, that either Henry or Camille
Oh.
were having
Okay.
an affair. So Henry was married to Camille,
Okay.
whose birthday it is today.
So there is this feeling of like we were not, like there was a period of time where where they were having to work through their things. So it's the sense that I get, and for that there is an apology, or there's this feeling of like, when we work so much, there's this feeling of wanting to be home with the family. I should have been home, or I could have done things differently. So I know that there is this feeling of working is great, and taking care of the family is also important. So that's the sense that I get, and I feel like the feeling that it gives me right now collectively for whoever's in here that needs to hear this. When I say collective, I feel like it's a message that many of us may be able to take with us. He's giving me the sense that some of us didn't get to know our family, whether it was a father or didn't have a good connection to men or just a father figure. And he understands how times have been very difficult for a household to be together, to eat at the table and have dinner together, and really cherish those moments. When I go to Woolworth, which is really back in the days, there must have been some type of bakery or pastry thing up in that. I don't remember, but he's taking me to the sense of like buying something sweet, bringing it home to the family, and really just having coffee and spending time together. And I feel like he's doing what he can on the other side to help you, Stefan, in a way.
And
So,
I appreciate it, and I've told him that a couple
I
of
was
times.
just going to say, because this is actually for you too.
Yeah.
And I feel like in reference to fathers, for all of you who've maybe not met your father, I feel that he is just saying like this is an acknowledgement of the men that are in here to say that we see you, we know that you work hard, don't forget to take care of self, and acknowledge the family times together. And he put something in your pocket, so you must have asked him to give you a gift here. So he just giving you.
That's where this week came from.
No, he just put a gift in your pocket, so there's a little bit of paperwork, a clear. I don't know if it's a handkerchief or something that you either carry, but he's making me feel like I want to give you a handkerchief or something here, like too.
I do have a handkerchief that was given to me that I do carry with me sometimes when I'm riding my motorcycle.
Okay.
I have it in my motorcycle vest.
Right. And so he's giving that to you, but that's also in a reference to, for the men that are in here, it's okay to express how you feel as men. It's okay to have your emotions. It's okay to feel into what you've gone through in life as you're moving forward. He's holding space for you like a father, is the feeling that I get.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's awesome. I love Mr. Levy. He's a great person, great energy, and very respectful. I look up to him in a lot of ways, and he's been helping me with this whole documentary. So,
Right.
pretty much, like saying, don't forget this and don't forget to mention that.
That's what I'm getting.
I'm getting
from
a
you.
lot of that stuff because I'm going through the old papers and
So
stuff
he's
like that.
definitely walking you through this investigation so that it can continue to expand. He is sorry that he couldn't do more, but there is this feeling of he's doing what he can.
I
to sort
appreciate
things
every single thing, and every time I come here, I acknowledge him and I say thank you, for inviting us in and everything. And it's true. I
But you-
appreciate it.
You do work with other spirits, because I've worked with you before, and he's bringing acknowledgement to the theater. And I feel like the spirit of Chester, of a cigar, and having the drinks at the bar, and I feel like Sean, this is probably in reference to you as well. And I feel like when you're cleaning that bar, and we, mind you, when we're channeling, we don't have to be in the space of where it's at. And I feel like they're uniting to help, like everyone is coming together. It's very interesting because as I get taken to the Majestic Theater, I feel like I'm in some type of like limousine, but a Cadillac style, like really old Cadillac, black Cadillac, like slammed. And I feel like Sean, you must have a love for cars in some way, because he's giving me the impression of like, oh, you, cars, and just the energy of where you were. Do you understand this? What they're
Yeah, I think so, for sure.
Yeah,
I see like this
rods and stuff.
cool like old lead sled, you know?
right,
Yeah,
like
and-
slammed, right?
Yep,
Like
exactly.
totally slammed to
Old,
the ground.
those old gangster cars are
Yeah.
all tricked out.
And that's what they're
Suicide
showing
doors.
me. So Chester really, really loves how you're keeping up the bar and the energy of just that fun vibe, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Nice.
they.
Yeah, Sean's on that side of the bar a lot. In Chester, I've seen Chester up there by Sean.
So I thought that was to be very interesting because we're here and we're doing this for Mr. Levy, but they're also acknowledging the link of how your work and what you're doing for Spirit World. So they're acknowledging you, how you're maintaining your bar at the theater, and how you have been offering and taking care of the spirit on your
Just
side.
doing my thing.
But I feel like you either had a drink or you
had a drink?
connected with one of them and you were talking to them and you're like, all right, buddy, you need to come talk to me if we're gonna do this shit. Like, let's do it. And I feel like you had a real deep heart to heart. Like, you gotta start moving something, or you gotta show me to prove me that I can do this. You get what they're telling me here? That you had this talk with them?
I'm always getting
100%.
drinks slipped to me.
You're
and-
like 100%.
But you know what?
That's
Like I'm in the kitchen alone all the time, like doing dishes and stuff, and like I'll be just connecting with everybody around me. So.
Right.
Okay, the
So-
guy in the kitchen's named Dave. So if you feel him, just mention Dave.
All right.
So I feel like they're totally receiving you, and so this work that you're now doing, which is in this field with Stefan, I get the sense that there's a lot. They're acknowledging a woman here also too. It's like a mother figure here, and again, I'll hold on to that and give it to you after. But I definitely feel that spirit of father, grandfather is stepping forward for you. Out of respect, either he was a service and military connection here, but I definitely get the sense that they're acknowledging your family and just everything you do, if you understand this. But I will share with that after because I know it's live. And so they're just very super proud of you for the work that you're doing because you take care of so many people. But don't forget to take care of yourself.
Drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. All right, so we're gonna go through here and we're gonna walk around and we're gonna let them know. Ready, Debbie?
Yeah. Are we going to the attic? Are we still going up?
Yeah, we're gonna do
Jesus
that crawl.
Christ.
Well, yeah, we keep sitting down. Let's go.
Well, let's go, y'all. How about I just say, I don't feel nothing no more, I'm done. The medium is tapped out.
Careful, your shoelaces and that everything.
Oh, where you put his computer and stuff?
Hey, yeah, but that's not what I was getting the last time I was in this room.
What'd you get last time?
There was a mean man in this room.
Mean man.
Yeah, and I remember like he was trying to choke me out, or I got an impression that he was physical to somebody, and so this was kind of like the women at some point got taken advantage of and were not treated with love or care or respect. So I remember I was touching into some like really deeper, heavy energies prior. So I don't know what I'm getting now, but that's what I remember what I was getting. So I'll give it a second and see what happens.
So I never got a man in this room, but I've got a couple of kids, and I was able to, on filming, I was able to get a couple of light anomalies coming through here.
Oh, nice.
Like,
So there's a lot of healing, a lot of colors coming in and stuff, which is good. So I'll take that. Thank you. I see cats. I'm sorry. I see cats everywhere. That's what I'm
right
getting.
now, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm allergic to cats.
I am allergic to
It's
cats.
like,
I'm allergic to cats. That's why Spirit told me right away there's cats here, because I'm highly allergic to cats. So I just see cats everywhere, and so this must be the lady that owned the cats. So she's deceased as well. She's living. So there's an acknowledgement of a gentleman from Spirit World acknowledging her. So I don't know if you can connect to her or not, but there is a connection. But I also hear the name Wendy, so I don't know if there's a connection to the name Wendy in some way, but I'm also getting the name Wendy that's in reference to the cat lady. Just like saying hello.
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 Hello, Wendy Cat Lady.
Okay, and then if you're looking at the kids, he's a little boy. He would have dressed really nice in suspenders and shorts and a little bowl haircut. So this must have been a reference to Levy. He must have had children. I know you have 2 girls, but there's a connection to a little boy here that's connected to the family, is the sense that I get. I don't know if they had a son, but I feel like I want to talk about a young boy. So there's an acknowledgement of a child here for sure. As I say that, I'm getting like itchy on my chest, and so I don't know if this kid suffered some type of like skin issue or skin irritation, because all of a sudden I'm getting a little bit like chicken pox or measles or something. So this kid must have been sick, is the feeling that I get. What are you seeing?
He was sick. He passed young.
Yeah. So that's what I'm getting.
I'm trying to get the name of what he died of.
Was it like a it's I can't think of it, but I was thinking it wasn't like measles, chickenpox, but it was something similar to that. Yeah, if I wanted to say arubu something.
Arugula?
I don't know, not arugula. Oh, come on. But I definitely feel that with this young boy is what I'm getting here. It was hard for him to breathe, so just we talk about the cats and the allergy, so it must have been an allergy attack or allergic to something.
Yeah.
So are you seeing the spirit next to me? Yeah, he's there.
Well, he's lighting up the thing.
Can someone get a picture of that to see it? So he's definitely here. So she can, and I'm itchy all right here. So he must have had some form of allergic reaction or some form, like I was getting the bumps of like the allergies, and like it affected me where I could not breathe. And so with this child here, I feel the mother was by their side. I definitely get the sense, and I'm connecting to Margaret again, or like a Margaret name, and I feel like this woman was connected to him.
I wonder if she was a house mom.
She might have been, but she was.
Well, because there's nobody that lived here
Okay.
that registered with that name. That's like part of the family.
Okay.
But don't forget, there's like
A lot of
20
people took
people
care of
working here in the house.
Okay, so this woman definitely was by her side. I still like a bonnet on her head. I felt like I dressed
A
really
bonnet?
like one of those like hair things on my head, like
Hat?
hat. No, not a hat. It was like a
Baseball cap.
No,
Like a bonnet.
I guess like a bonnet, like a little scrunchie thing around her head. She had a really nice dress, and she was like really proper, very dressed, well dressed, is how I see her. And I feel like I'm just trying to like take care of him. Is the feeling that I get with her. And so he was comforted during his time of illness, and he was definitely cared for. Sean, they want me to acknowledge you, so what are you picking up? So Spirit wants me to acknowledge you.
Yeah, Sean.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just following along the stories right now.
Okay. So what do you feel? They want me to talk to you about the coldness that you're feeling. So do you get cold,
Are you
or
cold right now,
do
dude?
you get like the breeze of the cold? Because right now down here,
Right up here, like you always think of a house as like all the hot air goes to the upper levels, and it could be because there's windows open, but I definitely am feeling like extra chilly.
Right.
Like I feel like it's chillier than it should be outside.
okay, thank you. They wanted me to validate that for you. And then I also know here on the right side of my leg, I can feel the energy down here below. So I also know as well that that child would have been at a taller, younger age, 4, 5. I don't feel like I would have made it to 7.
No.
I feel very young.
It's about 5.
5, okay. So I do feel very young with him, and I do feel I would have had issues with my breathing before, so this is just, and it's something that either I was born or I don't know, raised. I feel like I had to fight this quite a bit, is the sense that I get. When it was weird because I could feel the itchiness with him as my body was starting to feel that, what he was expressing. He must have had like his tongue where he couldn't eat certain foods, so there definitely was an allergy sensation. And I feel a form of like extra saliva that would come out, so he definitely had toxins of that reaction.
Oh, that sucks.
Mhm.
Seems like you're
He
really
has a
good.
sister as well, so is this connected to the Levys? Because I feel like I have to acknowledge a sister here as well. And then I feel like Camille is also with this child, so I do feel that there's a connection to this child with him in some way. So I do feel like,
Did Camille have kids? I don't remember
Yeah, I
her.
had 2 boys and a girl.
Okay, cool.
okay, so I do feel she's very grateful. As I feel into her essence, because I know we really hadn't channeled in on her, and I know it's her birthday, and she's the kind of lady that makes me feel like, it's my birthday, it's my birthday. And so she's got a really good glow to her at her younger age. So I feel like in her 20s, she was super fun, super cute, super fit, loved to look great in her dresses. I feel like with her going for car rides, I feel like she was very flirty. I feel like she was just really active and just really took everything in with life. I feel very creative with her. I feel like I can do lots of different things. So definitely her presence is very strong here right now. with
That's
us.
good.
I don't know if it's because we're going to another room, but I
We are
definitely...
going to the bathroom.
Oh, go ahead. We go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Wash your hands.
Clean myself up. I'm a total cleaning person. I'm a clean freak.
Did you notice the doorknob? The doorknobs under UV light?
Oh my gosh. Let me get that.
All right. Let's go upstairs. Look at that. Who'd you just walk into? That's a good one. Wow. Look at that thing. Put it over here on the top so you can see it. Like right here. There's somebody right here. He's gonna.
Oh, you have 2 sides of that? Oh, 3? Is that 3? No, it's still 2 sides.
Half of the show, half of this game.
All right, let's go upstairs.
Eric is doing really good with that periscope.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, he's a pro.
The attic of doom.
We gotta go do.
Where are we going?
We're going upstairs.
Another stairs.
Ya me cansé. Okay, go ahead. Are you letting me go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
great.
it's weekend.
Yeah, if somebody jumps out, I want to grab you before it grabs me.
If I fall back, bro, like,
Don't worry, I'll move.
okay. I don't like this room, by the way.
Oh, you're gonna use the mountain of the bills? Are you feeling all bad now? That means you can get her, guys.
No. Oh, no.
By that time you threw that thing at us when we were up here, well, you can get to her.
My mom is here, so I'm protected. I'm protected from my head to my
Yeah.
toes.
And your mom's like, don't go up there.
My mom is
Don't go
here.
up there
I
now.
can feel her. So this is the attic, right?
No. Well, I refer to it as like the Millionaires Club because I would come up there and do stuff, but all of this bar stuff was built by my wife's brother-in-law. So they weren't having that, but I think there was something going on up here. Yes, I think it was just lighting up the green. So I think they might have some secret meetings up here or whatever.
I know you whatevers.
You ready to go into whatever?
No, I don't have to go in there again, do I?
Yeah, this is a live feed. People didn't get to see that.
No, there's cats in there, remember?
Yeah, that's why you're gonna go in, remember? You said you would go in there and find the cats.
No, I never said that. I don't remember that.
Alright, hold on, let me just get it all timed up here.
And
Hello.
Why do they always gotta stick the mediums in the small rooms? Like, why do they do that?
Well, because the larges don't fit.
Well, you can try.
Oh my god.
Eric, remember you went in there with me?
Yeah?
Are we going in together again?
Sure.
What do you want me to do?
Debbie, come on over here, come on.
Alright,
Ay,
let
Dios mío.
me get the shot here.
My head is already hurting me just being up here.
Oh, your head's gonna feel so much better in there.
Oh, this is where I channeled David or the young boy. And they were, I don't remember the name, it was Stephen. So, there was
Stephen, yeah.
Stephen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see? How thing I remember.
Wow, look
I
at you working on your
remember.
memory. That's great.
That was a long time ago. See, go ahead, sit in there. Go. Put Tim in there.
I was in there.
Gone. All the way
I'm
back.
not psychic. What are they gonna tell me?
They can tell. You can feel. You close your eyes. I think it was like love.
Wow. I think that lady, she got me, dude.
That was good, huh?
The lady before, dude, I got
Oh
her. I
my
think she
God.
was like freaking ready.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Live feed right now, it's not.
Oh, I feel so sick in here. This is so sad. You guys always do this to the medium that you put them in like a little
Okay.
ass room.
Now close the door.
No, don't shut the door.
Come on, Daddy.
No. Okay, you can't shut the door. So
Go all the way back to where the room is.
no.
You gotta go through the hidden
Oh my
room back
God.
there. You gotta show the
I
people.
feel very sick in
Okay,
here.
can you go in there and show the people the room?
Okay, so this
Show
is
the
the,
people.
they can't see, so Arlene, you'll need to put the loose. Okay, so this is the attic. There was a young child's energy that was in here at one point that I sensed, and oh, you can't see it. I'm very itchy in here, so you know, I feel very sick. My chest hurts. I feel so much energy just being in here. I feel like this young boy would have had the chills or was super cold because that's the feeling that I get. So this is this little room that they have me in. Why did they do that? Why did they do that to us? Don't understand it. Okay.
Could be polio.
So this is where it's not polio. It was like a something. I have to look it up.
Tuberculosis.
No.
Okay.
What do you get the bumps from? Like with the rash and like a reaction, it was connected to the bumps for sure. So
Black plague, yeah, I remember that.
so I definitely feel like there's a man in here saying, "Come on, get out." So he's telling me I get permission to come out now. So Spirit's telling me get out. Smallpox. I think it's like something like very similar to smallpox.
Yeah, do the little one.
Okay, so
As opposed to the bigger
they
one.
have me in
large
the
house.
attic, or like a little room, and this is the little room for short people like me. But I think they do this on purpose because they like to bring the mediums into the small rooms because they think it's funny. Let's invite Louis.
You know what else is super familiar to me?
Louis, you can't come in, Louis? Are you not at 1,000 followers? Send an invite, Louis. Come in. Okay, I'm coming out because Spirit's touching my face left and right. Do you see anything, Arlene? You see them touching me? Yeah. So see, Arlene, come here, Arlene. So I can feel the spirits touching me, and it's on the camera, and they can sense that. So
Wayne's bigger.
you want to show them what you're seeing?
Oh, I can't go
Oh, you
back.
can't back. Come. Okay, so here you go.
You did some of the fun
So-
stuff here.
Woo! If you put it to what
See
you're
what just
seeing.
happened? Oh my God.
Oh
you
my
okay?
God, Stefan pushed
Oh
me!
no.
Okay, so this is the attic, and I had spirit touching me everywhere. So can you put it to your phone so they can see what you're seeing?
It's not showing right now.
So yeah, but I feel like in the very back on the left side is where the energy's touching, and I feel like if they're trying to say, okay, get out. So I feel like someone is literally pushing me out of this attic. So that's the sense that I'm getting. Can you see someone on the left side of me, on the lower back of me?
There was something that was floating over your shoulder earlier,
So
but
there's energy floating, and so and I feel very tight to my throat. So I'm gonna come out now because the spirit is like, come on, girl, get out, and I'm gonna come out.
I'll see it. It looks great, and I'll
So
try to put
that's
in
what
the
we're doing. We're doing a
software.
paranormal investigation
It's all saturated.
live and on
Right,
the
it won't let me
paranormal
use it.
national.
Want me
So
to
I'll
go?
just have to give it to you.
Want me to
They
give
always
it?
put
Want me
them
to give it
in
a go?
the small little
You
places.
sure?
It's the reason why it's not letting me do it.
It's something, I can do it.
Dude, I have like all the best stuff too, man.
I'm just telling you, we can make it happen.
Okay.
But if there's only you not to.
I don't want to use Jeff's image if he doesn't want to be used in there. That's for him personally.
What is it doing? It's blurring it?
It's oversaturated and it's like a big bright light coming in from the corner, which kind of it looks horrible. Everything else looks fantastic except for that one scene.
Alright, we're still not dreaming.
I know. I'm waiting for Debbie.
I'm done.
Oh no! Look out! Look out, Tim.
They're all behind me. Can you
Yeah.
not see them behind me?
No, I can't.
No, I'm a normie.
I can't see crap.
I only feel
Come on.
Apparently.
Another one? No.
What do you mean another one? No.
What? Hidden one? Hell yeah.
You go in there, Sean. Put Sean in there.
I'm going in there.
You're the one with the camera streaming. Come on.
Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, look at this. Hidden ass passage right here.
Haven't you been in here?
No, I've
My
not
phone
been
is
in.
like
I've never even been
freezing
in
with
to the
the
second
energy.
floor.
Come on, Debbie. You've sat in here before.
I have. But it's just.
That's where the money is. That's where that fake
Remember
door
the
is right
last
there.
time, Eric? I said I can't go in there because there's cats.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to cats. There's still dander in the home.
Dander in the home?
From the cats, the kitty cats. If I get sick, I have a lot to do. I'm an active, very busy woman.
This is amazing. That's so cool. The Grand Magnet.
Oh, what did you feel,
Oh,
Sean?
yeah. What's that?
What did you feel?
I lost a
Definitely,
balance.
I lost the balance.
All right, you guys. I'm going to take you in and check it out.
There he goes. There he goes.
It's a hidden room inside this attic up here. It's really cool. I don't know if they showed this to you guys when you guys are doing the house tours or something. But look at this. I mean, we try to figure out what's underneath this door. I mean, there's latches here. This is where magic really happens. And it's hidden behind here. Check it out. Hidden panel. My gosh. First time we were up here doing a spirit box session, actually we set it up, and Eric was here, and I was setting the box up, and this whole thing starts shaking like crazy behind us. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Very first time I was up here? That was crazy. There's Debbie, and somebody I don't know standing behind her. Oh, here you come. You coming running at me?
Did you feel it?
No, I saw it.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It just came right over here and ran by me.
I agree. There was spirit behind me, and I kept asking someone, "Do you not see the energy behind me?"
It was on you.
I know. I was getting pushed to come out of it. They don't want me in here.
Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you invading their space?
Well, because you brought me up here.
Don't blame it on me.
Blame it on the rain.
We also had that.
Was that Bob Marley?
No, I don't remember. What was it?
Milli Vanilli.
Who sang that song?
Milli Vanilli.
I couldn't say. I was trying to think of it. Milli Vanilli.
Okay, Vanilli.
We
No.
also had that time when this went crashing down. We were all standing over there.
Remember that? That was rad. This whole thing just goes floop. Exactly that. That exact sound. Floop. That's the noise it made. But this thing's heavy. So there's no way this thing was just going to move on its own. But we have it on video. Eric has it on the house feed.
But it was interesting because it slammed down like
I'm
this
being
and then it
touched on my
stayed.
face. What do you see?
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wow. It's really shiny.
What? Childhood?
It's just energy from the kids running around here.
Oh my god.
Because everything seems like it looks like my. So when I'm looking just briefly around, like I remember being in my mom's house. Like, when she was
Oh,
a
maybe
kid.
you're linking back to that.
And so I'm seeing this. I saw this. These. I was like,
Dude, your hand. Hold that up flat, dude. It's going crazy.
I'm getting
Your
really
childhood.
itchy. I'm like my whole body with the energy up here is just really, really prickly. I got a lot of prickly.
Oh, yeah. You look a little bit itchy. Right there on the left-hand side.
Mhm.
Yeah, on your cheek.
Mhm. I'm getting
Is it red?
yeah, I'm getting prickly.
Wow, look how close that zooms in. That's crazy.
But don't zoom in like that, bro. That's just wrong for a girl.
For a girl.
I don't like to be zoomed in like that.
So this is the upper level. This is where a lot of things happen. It's really cool because you get to see all the blueprints of this amazing place. Infrared light. Woo, for those doing black and white.
see that right there? That looks like
You guys
a
get
computer disc.
Come be part of the tour. You get to be a part of all of this. And I will be here with you.
Who's in?
I will hold your hand if need
Let's see
be.
if we can do it.
Unless you're a dude with hairy knuckles, then I'm not going to hold your hand.
Since they're working with her.
Old school stuff.
Hi, Amy.
Wow, look at this.
Thank you, Sally.
Wow, look at that
Hi,
vintage
Sally.
button.
I don't know if it's Sam. Can you see what that name says? I don't have my glasses on. That one.
Debbie and crew. Oh, Sam Soulshine.
Hey, Sam. What up, Sam?
All right.
Say hi, Stefan, to TikTok.
Hey, everybody on TikTok. It's Stefan here. I'm here with Debbie Romero at this wonderful, wonderful experience walking through the Henry Levy Mansion. So make sure you go to the Henry Levy house and go ahead and sign up. You know, come spend some time with us doing these investigations, walking through the house. We'll give you a great tour. Plus, you can lock her in different rooms if you want. So it's
No,
fine.
I refuse. I refuse to go into the
Just don't push her down the stairs because it hurts her back.
Right, exactly. There's a lot of energy up in here, though, for sure.
I like it up here. I want to spend the night up here. We're gonna get caught and just chill.
Are you really?
Yeah, you want to join?
No,
Why?
I'm good.
You play video games.
I'm straight. I can come and play like this.
Play some
Yeah,
Boggle.
I'm good.
What day? Friday or?
You got video. You have games, right? Board games and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
morning or
Yeah,
what?
you guys have fun with that.